real quick, we're going to do the $50 guess the score game again. So you've got the first two games. As soon as the second game is over, the contest is over. If you pick the exact score and the winner first, no one can mimic your score. There's only going to be one winner. And let's have some fun.
Yeah, get those predictions out there in the chat. Who's going to be the fortune teller tonight?
What do you think the score is going to be, Patrick?
I'm going to say, I'm a Kitsap person, so I gotta root for our boy Joe, and I'm going to say 15-13 Tamura.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to...
Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for Pops, of course. I think it's going to be a good match. It'll probably be pretty close. Maybe within 3 to 4 games. Whoever wins will win by 3 or 4. But I'm rooting for Pops here. So maybe 15 to 12 or 11. I say 15-11 Pops.
All right, we got some predictions in the chat. Lots of predictions out there. Everybody wants that $50 prize. Rich Roddle says Joe 15-10. Cassandra Bryant says 15-13 Joe. Lee Vestal 15-12 Joe. Scott O'Quan says 15-10 Joe. Where's the junior people here? So it looks like a push out.
Here's the first opening here.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get the 1 around that 3 ball. He clipped it on the way there, but... That's a good shot.
Yeah, he wanted to be good and straight on that 2 so he could draw back for good shape on the 3. I think 3 to the 4 is a little tricky, though.
He needs to bring it back. Yeah. Ooh, a little funny here. A little straight. Still manageable, though. Might be able to force it with some top left, go 2 rails, play that little gap between the 6 and the 8.
Yeah, that seems like a small gap, but I think it's manageable.
Oh, he's taking the cut. That's a safer shot.
Yeah, that's definitely easier to get position, but harder to get position on the next ball because he's got to avoid that 7 now.
Yeah.
He's going to use, yeah.
He likes that shot.
Yeah, he does.
He likes throwing the balls in at low speeds. Definitely more of a finesse player than I am.
Right? Well, it does take some finesse to pull that shot off for sure. Uh-oh. He was just getting going, too. And he's going to lay that one right in the pocket for Joe. And everything is connected dots right here. I got to predict Joe getting out on this rack. But it is the first rack of the night, which means, that's... You never know what's going to happen in the first couple of racks. Players just getting settled in. And we got some more predictions come in. Michael Vanderbeck says 15-11 Jr.
A lot of 15-11s.
Yeah. Eric Hyoler says 15-12 Joe. Eric Sawyer says 15-12 Jr. Aaron Moss, 15-11 Joe. Another 15-11 Joe. Another 15-11 Joe. We had about 5 people that said 15-11 Joe, but we'll see what's going to happen here.
My aunt's in the stream. Aunt Colleen.
Oh.
She says, go Junior.
Shout out to the family. This is a little tricky here. He's got to put some stuff on this ball to get shape on the 9.
Yeah, he was a little too straight on that.
Yeah. It was a long way to get a lot of draw. So he's faced with more of a difficult 9 than he wanted.
He might be able to play this 2-way, though. Play the bank, miss it short.
See, that's why I like having you in the booth with me. I would just go straight for the cut and, nice shot. Drills the bank.
Goes straight for the bank. Didn't even plan on missing it short.
No, he didn't. He had no plans of missing that one. And Joe Tamura racks up rack number 1. We got some great prizes. This raffle, I mean, there's a spot on the show, of course, is the grand prize. And by the way, guys, if you do win the spot on the show and you don't really want to play on the show, Lee will cash you out. He'll give you the $100 and in cash. But certainly, lots of cool prizes. That Spire Q is pretty slick. The 3-pack of the shaper, the bridge head, and the glove. And then also we got chalk holders in there. I think they're going to put up a graphic there. Good stuff coming up. Put your raffle ticket buy-ins in. Lee's ready to put you in that drawing.
Secrets in the chat saying Aiden says hello. You better pass the word to Aiden's secret that I know his shoulder's a little out of whack, but he's got to make sure he's still hitting balls.
All right, now let's get a look at Joe's break here. I tell you what, I was watching him break. Now, it was on a Valley table, but he was breaking against Lee Baldwin in a match, and he was just crushing the 10-ball break, pocketing 5 balls one time, 3 balls the next time. I think I counted...
Oops.
Didn't want to pocket that ball. But he was just absolutely crushing. So I know he's got a good 10-ball break. It does make a difference with a bigger table than the 8-foot Valley, but I was impressed. I think I saw 5... He broke 5 racks and pocketed 11 balls.
Wow. 10 balls a tough break to get down.
Yeah, it's the hardest. Yeah.
Those side pockets always seem to be so big on the break, though. It's like a vacuum. Always want to scratch there.
For the cue ball?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. That was a good shot. Nice play there. The table's pretty wide open here.
Yeah, is there any problems?
I feel like the hardest shot would be from the 3 to the 4.
Yeah, because you do have to get on the correct side of the 4.
Yeah, he's perfect here.
Yeah.
He can choose to either roll it in and play the 4 in the corner or play the 4 on the side. Yeah. Chooses the corner.
Yeah, and he got nice and close to it, but not too close, so very manageable here. So have you ever commentated a stream match for your dad?
No, this is actually the first time.
How fun is that?
Yeah, it's crazy. I got to nitpick him.
Well, that's, maybe he'll watch it back and get some,
Ooh. That's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. He didn't want to hit that, I know, but...
You need a little more spin on that shot. But yeah, that's kind of our style. He's always nitpicked me, coming up in my game, so it's my turn.
Yeah, I remember playing with you when you were like 13 years old over at Golden Fleece in Lake City Way, and
Okay.
I was impressed that a 13-year-old could play that well. But, then when I saw how Junior was coaching you after the league was over and you guys were hanging out, and it was really something to see. So I could definitely see how that is going to really improve your game a lot.
Yeah, it's been hard. I mean, he doesn't go easy on me for sure, but that's one thing that I can definitely appreciate from him. I think Joe's playing this 6-10 combo.
I believe so, yeah.
Man, combos are tough.
Yep. And he laid it up, too. He's not happy with this. This looks like a difficult reach, so you got to get the bridge here. Junior plays really well with the bridge, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just going to use an extension. Okay. I would have assumed a bridge because of where this is, but he's going to climb up on that table. No problem.
Good shot there. Yeah, the bridge is tough, especially I've been playing a lot of snooker lately, and you need to use that crutch is what they call it.
Yeah, you definitely have to use it. You have to get good at using the crutch in snooker. No doubt.
Ooh,
Well,
probably preferred on the other side of the 8 ball, but
yeah, it's not. I mean, I think he's going to go back 2 rails and come right into that line.
yeah,
Yeah, just hit it here.
a little soft.
He had a lot of spin on it. But a little bit of a tester here. Rack number 2. Oh, it's a little short. Oh, he's going to leave a tester for Joe.
Left it kind of tough, yeah.
So would you say that snooker has improved your pool game?
I think it has. It's helped out with my shot making, for sure. I played a snooker tournament. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I remember the next day I played just a little bar box tournament, and it felt like a piece of cake.
Right? Those pockets have got to look like massive. So
Hey, I had told everyone that if you prepaid for raffle tickets, I was going to give you a shout out. Aaron Moss, V-Man Lang, Todd Shirley, Sean Stever, Andrew Kashuba, our raffle winner from last time, Eric Sawyer, Charles Ashcroft, Mike Stratton, Lee Vestal, Melanie Baker, Stephen Ells, Rich the Throttle Roddle, Eric Heiler, Christine Mounts, Ira Lim, and Stacy Medina. Thanks to you, we got some brand new equipment. I'm going to go in there and you'll see a shot of the equipment. Thank you, Patrick Nix, who just donated for the raffle. I'll get your tickets in.
thank you, Lee. It's a great show. It's great to be here. I know how much work it takes to put in these shows, so it's hundreds and hundreds of hours of work that goes into these things. And, so it's not just the money to buy the equipment, which is a big part of it. These cameras and mics and all that is really expensive, but the time that it takes you have to dedicate. So I'm always going to support these streams because they're doing a great thing for the pool community.
4-railer.
Yeah. And does he have shape on the 1? I think he does.
Yes.
Easier for
Pretty.
you to see.
I can't see around.
Yeah, I think he's got.
Yeah.
I think he's got
Just,
shape on that.
just from the
one.
monitor, I think he does. Or at least enough of it to throw it in. A lot of traffic to get through here. If he has the full ball, he can just play 1 rail with some left spin, as he did, yeah. A little short, though. He's going to be hooked on the 10.
Yeah, that inside spin kills the action on the cue ball off the bottom rail, so you have to give it a little more oomph than you think. And it wouldn't have hurt to come down too far either. That's a
kick and
good
stick.
kick. Yeah, kick and stick. Hit that real full. I think he got there. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I think he can masse if he can't see it. I think there's still a masse there. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. He's going to have to do something.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
going this way. This is
Oh.
the harder way to hit it.
Yeah, maybe the masse just doesn't look good from that angle. Oh, nice try. So Joe picks up ball in hand. Going to see if he can connect the dots here to add to that 2-0 lead. These guys are battling for 2K in the middle.
Good control on that draw shot. I can't tell if he has the right angle or not. Maybe he can force it over though.
I think he's pretty happy the way he just got right down on it. I think he was dead straight on that ball.
Oh, okay.
And I think he's got a nice angle here to come between the 9 and 8 in for the 6. Yep. Yeah, once Joe gets rolling, his cue ball control can be pretty good. Uh-oh. He joked and said, that was close.
Missed it on the pro side.
Yeah, all the way on the pro side. Getting some shout-outs from Mike, the producer, putting together the fantastic camera angles. I think Lee's going to show you guys a view of that pretty soon during the show. He's got massive screens back there where he's looking at everything. Every time I see this show, it's just improved so much every time. So Junior tries to play a safety, gets a little unfortunate.
Wasn't too bad though. He didn't really sell out a shot. He just sold out a different safety. So
Yeah, I mean, it's containing, but not blocking. And Joe's going to say, oh, I think I can safety you back here. And he might have left him in a little edge of that. Yeah, the prediction contest is closed. I believe that's just through the first rack, guys. So you're welcome to still put in your predictions. It's fine, but the $50 prize is only during the first rack, before the first rack ends. So whoever had locked it in, and I believe you have to be the first person to guess the correct score. So and that turned out safe, unintentionally, I believe. He's going to go one rail. He's going to try to spin it off that bottom rail and clip the edge of it into the pocket, but that's a tough shot. That's what he was looking at, I think. Nope, he's getting shorty.
he's got electrical tape all the way up and down the butt of that jump cue.
You got to have a good grip on it. Earl Strickland would be proud. Now he's going to dart it with one hand. That would be cool to see.
A little exhibition going on.
Yeah, he says, no, I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm kicking. 2 rail. Yeah, he's looking for that spot on the bottom rail.
Although the 6 is close to the hole, it's kind of far off the rail, which makes it pretty difficult to hit.
Right, you got to hit a real thin piece of it.
Yeah.
And that's going to move the cue ball too.
Wow.
He hit it too thin. But did he get the 9 ball right in the way here?
It looks like it, yeah.
And a full 9 feet of distance. Yeah. We got Shu Cheng Chow in the chat, and just a little spoiler for you guys. Shu Cheng is going to be matching up with Jr Sardoncillo on the chalk box. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but that's going to be in August, I believe August 20th. So
Oh yeah, the 9 ball was too big to go the other way to play the 6, so he had to kick the other side of it.
So how do you play the 6 here to get on the 7? You draw this into that side rail and try to come straight back out?
Yeah, the 9 ball. 9 ball is a little big here. Going to the rail and coming back out.
Yeah. Like if you hit it full, you'll be all right. But
Yeah, so he got around it. He just didn't cut the 6 enough.
mm-hmm.
Left it good, though.
And he plays a good save.
Gets him behind that 10 ball.
It might have leaked out. Does he have a window?
He has a little window between the 9-10, so he's going to have to hit the rail with some inside spin. He called the top right corner.
Oh, he called the 10 ball. I see. Not a bad idea.
Left another swing at the cheese here.
Yeah, the blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
You know, it's always fun when your opponent plays a safety and you can end up getting the 10 ball out of it.
Yeah.
But this might be a carom here on the 10. There it is, right in the hole. 3-0, Joe Tamura. I can see Lee in there dropping some more of those raffle chips in there. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. All right, so just to let you know about Chalkbox Productions, if you guys haven't seen that, that is my stream, Patrick Nix. We do live stream action matchups. It's just about 10 minutes north of here. Always looking for great players. We do a Roomba raffle, so we put the Roomba vacuum cleaner on the machine. It's a whole lot of fun. You have no idea what's going to happen. That's one's going to pick the winners. But we got great. V Lang is going to be playing Andrew McMahon, and then I've got Kevin Pempett versus Steve Ells. So we got some Kitsap players, and then one player from Grays Harbor. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you guys can join us. That's going to be a week from today. So something go in. It looks like he pocketed a ball.
Yeah, I think he made the 9 in the side. Not too clear of a run out here.
Well, not a good starter anyway. He's going to have to look at a safe on the 1, I would imagine.
It's kind of tricky, though. There's not...
Yeah, right. I mean, if you thin it to bring the cue all the way to the other side of the table, you're moving it to the pocket, right?
Exactly, yeah. He might choose to just play a pretty soft safety here. Try to play the 1 behind the 7 and the cue ball on the other side of that.
Yeah, half ball hit, real soft. No, I'm not sure what he was... he might have been calling the 2 ball there. That was a tricky safety to pull off.
Yeah.
But I agree, like a half ball hit with a really slow, controlled shot to get the 1 on one side of the 7 and the cue ball on the other side.
He might have been trying to get the cue ball underneath the stack here where the 10's at, but leaves a combo.
Yep. Combo no good.
Leaving the same shot, I guess.
Yeah, almost exactly the same shot. A little further away. Uh-oh. I would have, but that's just me. I'm a, 550 player, but I'm going to slow roll that just because I know it's going to help me get that shape on the 1 next.
Yeah, the 1 doesn't go too far.
Because if you stroke it like that, you've got to hit it perfect. And players like you or them, could probably pull that off most times. But if I'm stroking it hard like that, I don't really know if I'm going to hit it perfect, and that one could go anywhere. So with that scratch, Junior gets ball in hand, and he's looking like he's got a nice pattern going here.
Yeah, that was good speed from the 3 to the 4. Could just play kind of a stop shot here and leave himself a good angle on the 5. 10's kind of in the way unless he wants to play the combo. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but...
Yeah, Todd Shirley, I will be playing in the top of the Olympics tournament, the finals tournament tomorrow. I will be there. Nice cut.
Super thin.
Yeah, and he gets the leave on the 5, too. Now, Daniel, do you have much experience playing against Joe Tamura?
Not too much. I remember I've played him a few times when I was a little younger, and he'd always gotten the best of me. But we just played at Mongo's last Thursday, and I got him. Only erased it 2, but we've never really faced each other in big tournaments. It was always kind of like weekly events type of stuff.
Right. He's really been working on his game. We were trying to convince him to try out for the qualifier for the Northwest Cup.
Oh, okay,
because
yeah.
It's 650 and under, and he was exactly at 650, and they said, "Well,
Ooh,
that's not gonna be good for Joe, but it's gonna be good for Junior. Give him a breath of fresh air here."
yeah. Let's get Junior on the board here.
Yeah, he needs to stop the bleeding. A little bit of inside, just bring that cue ball back, or go 2 rails, either one. Oh,
All right.
He rattles that in. He really got up on that stroke, too. I could see afterwards he was a little scared that wasn't going to drop.
He forgot to call the 3 railer, but it went in.
Okay, so Junior on the board. It is 3-1.
No skunk today, I guess.
No, definitely no skunk. I would be shocked if that happened. But, these guys... Mike is just killing it with the camera views. I love these close-ups of the players racking and all the different camera angles. It's more than 31 flavors, guys. I don't know. They've got hundreds of different camera angles. He's got remote controls in there that he can zoom in, and it's not a ton of cameras, but every camera has dozens of preset positions that he can just hit a button and go to. So really put a lot of time and effort into making this stream what it is. Lee and Mike, the producer. Oh, cue ball does stay on the table. 9 ball finds the hole. 1 ball has an opening. Let's see a break and run here. Come on, Junior. Now that you got that monkey off your back, you got that first win on the board, loosen up. Let's just run this table out, see what happens. Yeah, there you go. We all know he can do it. Sometimes you just got to get that first W.
Yeah, the first one is always the toughest.
That's what they say, the first and the last,
yeah.
Right? Although the last win is always more fun than the first win.
Yeah, it feels like for the first one, you're kind of fighting all the nervousness and pressure, trying to get used to everything. And the last one is trying to fight the adrenaline and all that excitement.
Yeah, you just got to try to not think about the outcome and just play the task at hand. That did not go where he wanted. I'm assuming he was trying to put a little more top on that. Come off that bottom rail and back up.
I saw the shot. It was supposed to be a 3-4 rail, but yeah, he put too much center ball, like you said, on there.
Yeah, and I think the harder you hit it, the less the English is going to grab when it gets to that rail. So
yeah, this is kind of weird though. He's got to play some good speed on this because the 8 is going to start to get big here.
And the 10's big too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right. That is a tight window there. Because you're not coming into the line, you're going across the line.
Right. He could have played it a little safer and chose to have the cue ball travel underneath the 6 and use a second rail there. It makes that area a little bigger to fall into.
Yeah, that wedge of the pie that gets you good shape is bigger.
More margin for error as well. Kicking one rail, trying to kick it straight in.
Yep.
Gets a good hit.
Good hit, but...
Are we going to leave?
Yeah?
No.
Left him a bank?
Yeah.
So, question in the chat about Junior's stance. He definitely has an unorthodox stance for shooting pool, where he's standing up. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, Lucky Loser Billiards. Has it always been his style? Yeah, so the story is you can see on the back of his neck, too, maybe on some camera angles, but he's got a big scar there. And
We're 3-1, right?
oh yeah, they're adjusting the score in there. But
Yeah, how do you score that?
sorry, I'm getting distracted there. But yeah, so he had tuberculosis in his neck, and it ate away at the bone there. And I can't remember what bone it was. He said either C1 or C2, but it ended up breaking. So they had to take some bone from his hip and put it in his neck. So everything it's all fused and screwed together in there, so he can't bend over.
And that is incredible that he can play so well without being able to get down on the shot. That's impressive to me.
Yeah, I've tried it. You can't really see the aim of the ball.
No. I kind of do that for kick shots. I'll kind of
get
up a little bit so that
like
I
a
can
bird's eye view.
Yeah, but never when I'm shooting straight on a shot like this or something. He told me, he said he was trying to get some action out of me, and he goes, "But we both got to play standing up." I said, "There's no way. That is not a fair fight." So I never heard that story before. I heard a couple of different things, but I didn't really know exactly what the deal was. So thanks for sharing that.
People ask, and he likes to get funny with it. Says he fell out of a plane and the parachute didn't work or something, and got into a car accident. Tries to be like a speed demon, cool stories, whatever. But no, that's the story.
Okay, that's the real deal. All right,
the real deal.
He's got a great sense of humor. I love that about Junior. He's always laughing and having a good time. I never see the guy playing pool not having a good time. He's enjoying every minute.
Yeah, that's the spirit to have.
That's right. I mean, if you're enjoying it and you're having a good time, you'll never lose.
Exactly. And it makes winning a lot easier.
Absolutely. It sure does.
I'm not sure if this 8 plays in the same pocket as the 7. He might be able to.
He might decide to bump the 10 a little bit, maybe. Nah. No, he did bump the 10, but that's not the intended way. I was kind of thinking if he could have just bumped that 10 a little bit on the, top side of it.
Yeah, it'd open it up to play the 8 in the same hole.
But if you go off the wrong side of it, then it makes it more difficult. And they always say, if you don't need to bump a ball, don't.
It's a pretty steep cut here if he chooses it in the corner. I feel like that's kind of the only available pocket for him to shoot at if he wants to play offensive here.
I think he will.
Overcuts it.
Yeah, quite a bit. And it's going to line up good for Junior. Okay, chance to take it 2-3. Get that second one on the board with another 2-ball out. And make sure that tip is chalked just right. There you go. Get off that rail.
It's a good shot there. Makes it tough when you're cueing close to the rail.
Yeah, I think he got off of it enough to where it's not going to be too... Oh, no. Just as I said that, he
Ouch.
hung the 10. And he's conceding that game. It's going to be 4-1 Joe.
Introducing the new Spire Apex Carbon Fiber Shaft. This revolutionary white carbon joint system allows for quick and easy changes to fit any cue. The Apex features the latest in composite tubular process technology and materials at an affordable price. Visit Golden West Games in Tacoma for all your Spire equipment and elevate your game.
All right, so that was a nice little word from the sponsor of FNL Productions, Spire. Making some great stuff. Now, you've used their cue, Daniel, right? The white carbon? Is it?
I believe that's the manufacturer for Spire. It's a different brand.
Okay.
But I've used the Spire shafts before. They play well, and I've also tried their brake shaft too, and it breaks pretty solid. Their carbon fiber brake shaft, I mean.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, the price point that they're coming into the market at is fantastic. So, I mean, not everybody can afford to spend, thousands of dollars on a cue. That price point for $400 for the full cue, the shaft and the butt, you can't beat that.
Yeah, that's like the price of one carbon shaft. A little less than the price of one carbon shaft.
Yeah,
by itself, let alone, you don't get the butt with it.
Right. I paid $500 for my Revo a while back. I mean, so guys, you can get that all of the Spire products at Golden West Games in Tacoma, or you can buy some raffle tickets. 5 for $20 gets you in the raffle. $20 gets you 5 tickets. Or $5 a piece. Give you a shot to get that cue or some other cool prizes that Spire's giving away, or the grand prize of getting your game on FNL Productions. We're not calling it Friday Night Lights anymore because it's Saturday.
So the 5 and 6 are a little weird. He probably has to play the combo.
That's what he's setting up for, yeah.
I think this one's a little easier to control the outcome of the 5.
And he put it in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
Now that one I will stroke. And
Yeah.
that's a good leave, too. I wouldn't slow roll that one.
Wonder if he plays one rail or twice. Ooh. That's Oh, the 8 plays past the 10. That's good. Use the 9 as a stopper.
Now, is he on a break and run? I believe he is. I don't think Junior's had a turn at the table here. So
Yeah, this game. Yeah, I think so.
this is looking like he's trying to attempt the first break and run of the night.
Overcut it a little bit.
Did I give him the commentator curse there? As soon as I said the magic word break and run, that happened. Yeah, he was really trying to control that cue. He knew he was going to bump the 9 a little bit. He wanted to get really perfect on that 8, which he did. So, golden opportunity for Junior.
Little stiff.
Yeah, and he got on the wrong side of it, but at least he's not treetop.
Yeah,
over the
that's
10.
what I was going to say. At least he's not bridging over the 10 ball. This is the same shot that he did the first game. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, he hit this one better.
Very well. That was a nice touch. Rolls it right into position. Just get that 10 ball. There he goes. Drills it for a 4-2
right.
score.
4-2 in favor of Joe. John says, commentator's curse. Way to go, Patrick.
Yeah, I have a habit of doing that. They can't hear me, so I don't feel bad about it because, if I'm in the room and I'm saying something and they miss, then yeah, you can blame me for that. But if they can't hear me, I'm not superstitious. I was rooting for a break and run there. Always like to see that.
Did he just rack it with a triangle?
I think so,
I
yeah.
don't see the magic rack on the table there.
Yeah, I think he wasn't happy with the template rack. Decided to go old school. Used the triangle, and that didn't get him any success. Aaron Moss says Junior's always been an ambassador for pool. So many players can say he has helped their games top notch. Top notch fella. Yes, he is.
Nice shot by Joe there. He only had like half the pocket to work with on the 1. Left himself a little long on the 2, but it's still makeable. You just float this one in and play the 3 in either the pocket next to the 7 or the opposite. Oh, okay.
Locked it up to the 8. All right, so what's the safety here?
Safety here. Try to thin the 2. Use the 8 to stop the 2 and play the cue ball 3 rails underneath that 5-10.
Oh, just
Area.
like you said, but he didn't get the
Yeah.
the other 2 rails. Yeah. He did he did stop the 2, and he was the right idea to come around behind those balls.
You need to use a lot of left spin for that. Kind of did Joe a favor, opened up the 2 and 8, and gave him ball in hand. Key shot, though. Oh, no, not even key shot. This is kind of a tough rack. From the 3 to the 4 and then 4 to the 5 is definitely not easy. Yeah.
So I'm curious, do you and your dad ever play Scotch doubles together as partners?
In tournaments? Or
Yeah.
it's funny you say that. We had just been practicing Scotch for the last couple days. We didn't today, but we have a table at the house, and I got that table for us last January or the January before. I don't know, two-ish years ago, something like that. It's been a while, and we never play. We never play like together ever. And so he's hitting balls one day, and he's like, "Hey, you want to play scotch?" This was like 2 days ago. He's like, "Let's practice some scotch." So then we were just practicing scotch doubles for the first time, playing together on that table since we got it. But yeah, he talks about how he wants to play scotch tournaments and stuff, but a lot of the time it's always like handicapped and everything, so
Yeah.
makes it difficult for us to fit underneath.
Right. Your combined cap is 1,400, so
Right.
that's kind of tough to find. What 27? Or no, it wouldn't be 1,400. 1,300. Sorry, combined cap 1,300. Well, let's put that out there in the internet land. any combined 1,300 players, that'd be kind of fun to watch.
Oh yeah, if you guys are looking for some action, you want to play the father and son, let's make something happen.
That would be cool to watch. I know that would get a lot of viewers.
Old school, new school duo.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a good save though. We kind of missed that. He stopped the cue ball right behind the 4-ball and played the 3-ball 2 rails. Got a ball in hand out of it. I'm not sure. I think he'd want to be on the top side of this 4-ball in order to get to the 5. But there's a lot of traffic. Oh, he's looking to draw back just past the 10, enough to slice the 5 in. It's kind of a tough shot, though. You really have to play the speed well, which he did.
Yeah, he knew he was going to be taking a longer shot here, but he got the right angle. It's
Yeah, natural.
Yeah, it's manageable.
Good shot here. Slightly overhit, but
yeah, he's going to have to come 3 rails through a little bit of traffic, right? Avoid the 9. And when you don't want to come too far, you hit that too hard, and now you're stuck.
looks like he's trying to play the rail next to the 8, trying to come underneath it. No, he's going to play it tighter here. That's a better shot.
Yeah, there you go. Just avoid the scratch.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
That was a good shot there.
Excellent. Yeah, that was a lot less risky than trying to come on the other side of the 9. Yeah, he's going to have to use rails again.
Still hitting it with his purse here, so.
Well, a couple of them he's overhit, so.
I think he's still trying to get used to the speed of the table.
Mm-hmm. That one is good.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Nice little drawback here with some left spin.
Oh, a little too much.
Ooh.
It's okay, though. I think he knows this shot. He's probably taken this shot how many
I was going to say,
hundreds of thousands of times.
Based on...
He's climbing up on the table.
yeah, he's probably shot this a million times.
This is a very common shot in rotation. You overrun it.
No, overcut it.
But that's the pro side, right? So
Yeah.
I think Joe's going to like this, at least having this opportunity. If he just hits that a little bit harder, it makes it really tough on Joe, but
Yeah.
gave him an opportunity there. Nicole Sen said, "What's James DeVee and Dan Louie combined?" I don't know. Get your calculator out. I'm not sure on that one. Might be close. That's going to be over 1,300.
No, yeah, they're definitely...
That's,
That was a good shot by Joe.
yeah, very good. 5-2.
Dan Louie and I are about the same in Fargo rating. So the difference would be between James and my pops.
Which
and
is
that's
about
like
100 points.
maybe 80 I think 70 or 80. Because James is what, 715? My pops is 627. So yeah, 70 to 80 points.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of people in the chat that want to see you guys play Scotch doubles now. I don't know that I brought it up. I'm going to try to set up some action for you. Maybe we'll put that on the chalk box. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So you got a big tournament coming up at Hard Times pretty soon you're going to be taking off for, right?
Yeah, I leave on the 29th of this month. Just a little weekend thing, but it's for the Brendan Crockett Memorial. Nice tournament over there. This is a good break from Joe.
Great break. 2 balls down. 1 is sitting in the pocket. 1 of the 2 doesn't look easy, though.
Is the 3 too big here, or does he? I can't tell if he has a shot on the 1.
I'm pretty sure he's got a shot on the 1. It's just not really easy to get the right leave. He's just going to probably leave himself long on the 2 to not take chances here. He's got to use that bridge. So the Brandon Crockett Memorial?
Yeah. This is going to be a pretty good tournament. Oscar's adding 10,000.
Nice.
He said that there was already a lot of high-rated pro players in the field. Last year there was Shane and a few of the Filipino players. Tyler Steyer was there. They have that World C game. Speaking of Tyler and Shane, I think Shane just lost to Joshua Filler 11-3, was it? 11-3, something like that.
I did not see that. Wow. Yeah, Josh Filler's a monster.
I think Joe can either play bottom right and play at 2 rails or play 3 rails with top left. So he chooses bottom right, but you have to hit this one pretty stiff.
Yeah, he needs to get that bump on the 6. He didn't get the
Ouch.
love bump.
Yeah, he hooked himself, and he hooked himself really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real tough one to get out of. Yeah, not where you want to be with a wide open table, too. And Joe's made a couple of really good 10 balls in this match. That last one and the one a few racks ago. We didn't really talk about that, but that was impressive.
Yeah, his shot making is definitely there today. Ooh.
Good hit. Doesn't sell out too much. Maybe he'll try a long combo on the 10. I don't think so. This is a safety, I think, here.
Knowing my pops, he'll probably roll it into the 3 ball and play the cue ball behind the 6. Super touchy,
Yeah,
but he likes those shots.
that is touchy.
Just lag the cue ball, or lag the 3 ball to the end rail.
And the 3 and 6 are so close together for that.
Oh, he called the 10.
Yeah. That's a tough shot, too. I mean, maybe he's got a safety in mind. Oh, drills it! What a great shot! It's not, not what anybody would have recommended or expected, but that was a tough combo. I mean, 45-degree angle. The balls were 1.5 feet apart.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna give him a hard time just for making the call on the 10, but he drills it like he was ready to prove us all wrong.
That's right. So I'm gonna show you how to play this game. Fantastic combo by Junior.
Yeah,
Sharp Q Repair and Supply, the South End's answer for Q repair, offering tip and ferrule replacement, shaft cleaning and sealing, linen wrap replacement, and so much more. Want a custom jump Q? Look no further. Contact info is on the Facebook page, Sharp Q. That's Sharp Q, the South End's answer to Q repair.
All right, we're back. That was a little plug for Sharp Q Repair and Supply. Lee Baldwin is going to sit in here and tell you just a little bit about Sharp Q.
Well, yeah. Thanks to Stacy Medina, Bill Sharp. He puts tips on. He repairs cues. He is a magician in the repair department. Please support them. They've supported the show from the beginning. And yeah, Stacy Medina, Bill Sharp. Really appreciate you.
All right, so we got a dry break. Joe was out here visiting with us with his Fruit Loop vape. Smells nice and fruity.
I need to take that up.
It smells like Fruit Loops. It really does.
What a racket to get kids to,
Well, I mean, if it gets somebody off of cigarettes, it's all right. But if you've never smoked cigarettes and you're vaping, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's like we need a few decades to find out what it does, really.
Yeah. FNL Productions does not promote the use of nicotine products.
How about this new scoreboard? It's on every angle now.
I love it. It's awesome.
And we cleaned it up a bit.
And it's like FNL Jr versus Aramith Joe. No, I love the sponsorships up there. You gotta make sure you take care of your sponsors. They're the ones, and the fans, the people supporting the buying the raffle tickets. All that is what makes this happen.
Yeah, and I like to say thanks for investing in the show. We haven't spent a penny on whatever. It's all gone back into the show.
Yeah, I was just talking about how it just not only takes lots of money to buy this equipment, but it takes hundreds and hundreds of hours of work. I mean, just to put together flyers, it takes forever. You think of the video production and the sound checks and all the stuff that goes into it and the promotion. You guys do a fantastic
Just putting
job.
together this match took forever. But I'm so happy right now. Let's get Daniel back in here.
All right. Thanks, Lee. Aaron Moss says that's a combo that Jim Boyce would have fired at. He probably would have. And he would have said something like, I'm going to make it. He came into that tournament, FNL, legendary Jim Boyce, came into that tournament, says, I'm going to win. You were in that tournament too, Daniel, I think. That was that tournament that they had here. And before Jim Boyce had passed away.
Oh, he didn't make it to that one, no.
Oh, I thought
he didn't play the same one that I did.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. But he said he was going to win it, and he did. He beat out everybody.
Wow.
Almost made it off the mountain.
It was a great finale for legendary Jim Boyce. We miss him. May he rest in peace. Somebody's gonna have a Jim Boyce memorial. I know it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, we should do that. Why not? You know what that pool hall Sticks and Stones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so a story about Jim Boyce. I was there. This was before I played pool. I was about, I don't know, maybe 8, 9 years old. And I just rolled over with my dad there. And he was good friends with my dad at the time, too. And he also had a son or a grandson that was about my age. And I remember all day while him and my dad played the tournament at that Sticks and Stones place. Me and his son or grandson, we were just like at the arcade all day long.
Playing video games?
Yeah, just playing video games while our folks were playing in the tournament.
That's awesome that you remember that.
Yeah, I was like 8 or 9. This was before I played pool.
So what age did you start playing?
About 10 or 11.
Okay.
When I first started picking up the cue.
He got nice on this 4-ball.
Wow.
That was in great shape.
That's pretty good speed there. 5-6 looks like a combo. This is an off-angle combo, though. You might lose the 5. So you got to make sure your cue ball's in the right spot. Yeah, right where he's looking. You want to back cut the 5.
Joe Steiner says, kick your pops in the butt, get him going. No, I don't think he needs to. I think he's got all the motivation he needs right here. I think Junior's... we're going to see him turn it on here. Hopefully I'm not giving him another commentator curse. That was a nice combo there.
Yeah.
He's got those combos down, that's for sure, and sets up great on the 5. Looking good. This is an ugly-looking rack about a minute ago. Now it looks great. Well, this is the money shot here.
Key shot here, yeah.
Yep. If he gets into position, he wins the rack.
I'd choose to shoot this 2, possibly 3 rails with top left, but he might roll it in with some inside. That's kind of the old style.
Oh, and it does drop. Good. It kind of rattled it. Well, if it and if it didn't drop, it would have left Joe like a kick shot. So because he did hide it behind the 9 and 10. So easy out here. That was a great. Well, I mean not say anything yet. That was a great run out by Junior.
Tried to miss the 10 ball.
I really
there.
don't want to jinx him.
Oh,
So
man.
it's getting to be a close match now. There's no runaway here.
I
It
feel
is
like-
a 4-5 score favoring Joe. Sorry, what was it? you were gonna say?
I was gonna say I think I'm a little more nervous watching than my pops is playing.
He never seems to look nervous at all. He just always is laughing, even when he's not doing well. He just kind of laughs it off, and
Yeah, he doesn't even know how to use the magic rack the right way. He's racking it sideways.
doesn't matter.
He's just here for fun, just enjoying it. And there's Joe trying to let him know.
5-4. 5-4. I don't recognize this magic rack.
He says, "I don't know anything about the magic racks.
For my side.
We didn't have those back in my day."
Lee was trying to tell him which way it faced earlier, and he's like, "Well, it's all a triangle every way you face it." So I guess that's good enough for him.
Just like the regular triangle rack, it doesn't matter which way you put it on. And he pocketed a ball there.
Oh yeah,
I think
missed
so.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hooked on the 8 though.
9. Yeah, he did get a ball in. Hooked on the 8. Do you come 2 rails underneath and kick and stick, or do you go 1 rail to try to pocket the ball?
I think he.
Oh,
yeah,
he's going the. Oh,
he's got
never
the whole
mind.
ball.
What are we talking about? But what's he got on the 2?
Yeah, I'm a little unsure why he chose to shoot follow if he had the whole ball there. Unless he had to like spin around it.
Yeah, I think he might have had to do like almost like a full cue mini jump shot, where he just kind of pops over the edge of it a little bit. I think that's what he was doing.
This is a tougher shot than he had on the 1. Unless he can just thin it. Okay.
Oh, so he just gives up ball in hand, ties it up. Not what you want to do, but based on where he was, he didn't have a lot of options. I would have rather tied up 2 other balls versus the one that he's shooting at next, just because the...
Oh no, I was thinking it was a push.
Joe almost shot it from there because he thought it was a push out, but no, that's ball in hand foul. He still is going to play it from there. He says, might as well. Looks good from here. What is he doing? I don't see the... Oh, okay. So a little bit of strategery from these 2 gentlemen.
John's asking, how much action does the upright stance alone get him? I'm sure he's made a few bucks at the bar Trying to hustle some people out of it because he looks like he doesn't really know what he's doing.
Right? Yeah, you got to use everything to your advantage in this game. So he just decided to give Joe some distance here. He didn't really go for a lockup. He just said, I'm going to give you the full table and see what you got. And Joe
Proves
drains
him.
it and gets the shape on the 3. Ouch. Junior says maybe that wasn't a good idea, but he didn't really have a lot of options.
Reminds me of a strategy in one pocket. You leave them long and try to force them to shoot at their hole so that when they miss, you get to make a few points. But sometimes it comes back to bite you, and they make all the points.
Yeah, well, I mean, one pocket, yeah, it's just about how many balls you're giving up, right? I mean, if you leave them that long shot and it's only one, yeah, go ahead. But if you're leaving them the long shot and they know when they make it they're going to get 4 or 5, that's when they're going to take chances. Do you play a lot of one pocket, Daniel?
No. I should definitely play more. I really don't play it at all. But there's not much one pocket here in Washington anyways.
No, there's not.
That's my excuse to be lazy on learning.
Well, it's true. I mean, it's hard. It's a hard game to kind of practice on your own. You have to be really disciplined to practice one pocket by yourself. So if you don't have somebody to compete with regularly, that makes it difficult to improve on that game. So Joe gets pretty good shape here. He got a little angle on this 9 ball. He wanted to get straight on it so he could just come straight back for the 10, but that angle is going to make him have to...
He's okay, though. I think he can really just draw it with a whole bunch of left spin. You let the spin get him down close to the 10.
This is a shot that I struggle with, for sure. Either I'll rattle the pocket or I'll get too much I'll cut it too much and...
Yeah, you kind of can just hit it straight in the face with a whole bunch of left, and it'll throw it in, beats the angle. Wow. He chose to go all the way around.
Uh-oh. And that's going to give Junior a chance to tie up this match.
Yeah, big mistake there.
Yeah, that angle really threw him off. You know, what you were saying, though, yeah, put a lot of low left on that cue ball.
I'd say like 20% draw and 80% spin. Let the spin do the work for you. You don't really have to put much of a stroke on there.
That's when I think I'm going to practice. Love commentating with you. I think I'm learning.
But what do I know?
I'm always looking for new drills. That seems like a good one because it comes into play a lot where you've got to use
the
that
9 ball?
spin.
Yeah.
That shot that we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add that to my practice routine.
There you go.
So we have action. 5-5.
5-5.
Don't forget to get in that raffle. Got the FNL hat. Don't forget about that. We got the magnetic chalk holder. We got the Spire brake cue. And, of course, the spot on FNL Productions. Get your game on the show. Get on the stream.
Got 84 viewers right now. My dad is really struggling to get there. I don't know if I should call him my dad or Junior, or it's kind of weird to call him by his name, but The guy in the
Pops?
yellow shirt. Yeah, Pops.
You can
'Cause
say Pops.
He's
That's
not
what you
Pops
know.
to everybody, But
Well, yeah, but it's you. You can call him
Yeah,
Pops.
well, it looks like he's struggling to get the rack tight. 10 ball keeps moving. That's a good sign to tell you that you're not racking them tight,
Good observation.
which means he's not going to get the right balls to go, if any. They've both been breaking kind of dry. Not too consistent from either of them. I think he has enough of this. Hit it pretty square in the face. Bank the 1 up table by the 8 and play the cue ball behind the 9. Just like that.
Yeah,
Pretty
nice
strong.
shot.
Yeah, good
Great
speed.
shot. Hit him right behind the 9.
How old is Junior? His birthday was just last Sunday. He turned 61.
Oh, happy birthday, Junior.
Old man.
Call the 7.
You know, I hope I'm doing this when I'm 61. This looks like a lot of fun. Good hit by Joe. And re-safeties him. Look
Yep.
at this.
Oh, might leak out a little bit. I think he's got a window. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, you probably see from the
Yeah, looks like he's grabbing the jump cue. Probably just a half ball, maybe quarter ball jump here. He's not full hooked.
Yeah, sometimes we stand up and look through the window. You've got a good view of
Yeah.
that shot through the window versus the screen.
Key here is don't elevate too much. See, he's a little too high. You don't need to be too high on the ball, then you lose your accuracy.
Well, a good full hit on it.
Let's see if he gets safe here behind this little.
He does. It's containing.
That's good enough. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I think he's going to carom this and get the 5. If he's going to call a shot, I'm guessing he's going to carom off the 1 and pocket the 5 ball because it's just hanging in the pocket. But the chances of you having a good leave on the 1 afterwards is kind of slim.
Right.
But he is calling the 5. I saw him point to the pocket, so... And this is also very easy to follow it in and scratch because the 5 is all the way deep in the
it's
pocket.
really deep there.
If you hit it full in the face, it will scratch. No, he changed. Well, maybe he was trying to take that 1-2 rails.
That was almost a great shot.
Maybe
he-
that's what he was trying to do because he called the 5. So
I think he might have changed his mind just to play it safe. If the cue ball passed by that 4 and didn't kiss into it, he would. My pops would be looking at a rail-to-rail shot almost. Cue ball was heading towards that rail where the 8 is.
that would have been kind of a crazy shot to go 2 rails with the 1 ball and pocket the 5, but it would have solved the problem of having to leave on the 1 because the 1 would have been sitting there.
He hit that shot good. He didn't really get too much of a reward out of it.
Roll up to the 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Beautiful shot. Rolling right behind the 6. Completely in jail.
Yeah, he took away both sides of the rails.
Yeah, he does not have a 1 railer, I don't think.
He's going to have to play it tight, 2 rails here.
And then call the 7 in the side? Like,
Possibly the 7 if there's enough room. It looks like it's a little close to the rail there, far away from the pocket, but
I mean,
just getting a hit here.
yeah,
is
just get
kinda-
the hit. But do you call a ball just in case? Oh, he's calling
Yeah.
the 1 there. Okay, he's calling the 1 in the bottom side. So, good try.
And he opened up the 7. 7 was laying tough. Now it's an open table here. I'd probably put the cue ball where he's standing, by the 9 ball, and shoot the 1 in the side with some follow. Just because it's easier to control for me. A lot of players like to draw with ball in hand, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like follow is a better
I do too. I have more control if I
Yeah.
roll it forward, 6 inches versus drawing back 6 inches. It requires less of a perfect stroke.
Little steep on the 3. He'll have to cut it in though. No problem.
Four down to the 6. Gives it a little stun shot. Good angle. Nice 30-degree angle. This is good. This is looking really good. He's feeling it. I like it. Yeah, he's got really good opportunity here to take this lead. A little bit of inside on this, or maybe he likes to go down and back two rails around, I think. But I go inside here. And I didn't want that angle.
Yeah, I don't like this angle.
No.
Now he's got to flirt with the side pocket scratch on the top.
Mm-hmm. I liked hitting that 8-ball with a lot of inside just to get nice and straight on that 9. Yeah,
that was really...
Yeah, a little bit of a chicken wing there. Trying to get that cue ball to do something. Unfortunate. So Joe gets his opportunity with a 2-ball out.
I guess that's payback.
Yeah, he's given Junior a couple of 2-ball out.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! If there was ever something that was unexpected, that was it, guys. And just for all of you, 550s and 500s and 450s, when you feel bad missing ball in hand, just remember that. It happens to everybody. Everybody.
It does, yeah.
It happens to everybody. It's not just you. It feels like it when you miss a ball in hand. It's like, I can't believe I did that.
Right. That was a good shot.
Yeah, that was really slick.
From Mr. Just Do It. He said, I'm going to wear my lucky shirt today.
Is that his lucky shirt?
I guess so. He looks like a highlighter, but that's all right.
All right. Well, Junior takes the lead on a very unexpected error by Joe Tamura with ball in hand, missing that 9-ball. So, this is going to be, maybe this is pivotal too, because, he had a little bit of a lead going, he had some confidence going in the very beginning.
Yeah, I think he had a chance to make it 4-0, I believe. 4-0, maybe 4-1.
Yeah, it was something like that, and it just, there was a couple of errors in there, and things just didn't go his way, and then that was like really unexpected, and so you have to kind of think, well, is it momentum and the nerves, start getting in, and it's like doubt, doubt is your worst enemy
For
in pool.
sure.
You just have to be 100% confident in everything you do. As soon as that little shred of doubt starts getting into your brain, it does funny things to your stroke. So let's see how he can come back from that. Nice. Got a good safety, I think. 10 ball. He's calling 10 ball.
Calls the 10 ball. Looks like he's going to play carom.
It depends on how much of it he can see. I guess he can see enough to do the carom. Yeah.
It really isn't too bad of a shot. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I didn't see much of a sellout if he missed it.
Yeah, the 3 is still in a bad spot, too. So the 2 to the 3 is brutal.
If he's playing the 1 in the side, it's going to be tough to get to the 2. Oh, that was a good shot.
Yep, just a kick safe.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think. I mean, neither one of them really wants to have to deal with that. It's almost like the 2 to the safety for the 3, right? You would almost, in this rack, I would almost look at playing shape for the 2 to play safe on the 3 next. But obviously, they got to deal with this 1 ball first. That was a nice shot there. A little fortunate. So we're going to see a kick and stick.
I wonder where this one's going to go.
Yeah, I guess you can't really stick it, though, because the 1's going to go into the 9 and kind of open it up. So the actual kick and stick is really not in play here.
I can only see him hitting this one pretty hard because the 1's going to kiss into the 9 and go towards the side rail.
I think he's looking at the 9 in the side. Yeah, he is. He's coming around to look at that. Oh, he's calling the 9 ball in the other side. So that's very interesting. And
Wow.
that's a good try. So he gave an opportunity, but that 3 ball still messed up a little bit. Lots of traffic to get through to get even to the 2. 1 to the 2, he's got to be very careful. It's like surgery getting through here. You ever play that game Operation where you have the tweezers and you touch the edge and it buzzes? You know, that's what it kind of reminds me of. I overrolled that just a hair, I think.
He might still have enough to make it. Cheat the pocket.
Maybe, but then
Possibly.
still the 3 is going to be incredibly tough.
It goes if you play the cue ball into this in the center of the table.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And then the 4 is kind of in the open down there, so by itself. That was a smart play. Todd Shirley says he's got the whole family watching on the big screen, eating dinner. Go Joe Tamura. Melanie Baker says watching on her TV too. I love the, casting it to the TV. Have a little party, a little watch party going on. He's calling the bank here. This is a kick? Yeah, it's a kick. Nice.
He didn't call it there, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to pocket it right there. So here's the 2 to the 3. Finally, we get to see it, an opportunity of the 2 to the 3 transition, because I've been kind of curious how this is going to play out. But yeah, you do have to get mid-table. Kind of around where that 10 ball is, but maybe a little more closer to mid-table.
He could play just past the 6. Oh, that's not going to work.
Well, that's definitely not where he wanted to play it. Yeah, maybe he wanted to come in between the 6 and 7 to back out.
Either there or just enough to where he can get a square hit on the 3 and just play a stop shot. Play the cue ball behind the 5 and send the three rails around.
So Joe's calling the 5 in the side.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss. And Junior with an opportunity.
I wonder if he's going to play safe. He might play the safe that I was just talking about.
Yeah, he might. I like it.
Give yourself a square shot on the 3.
Yeah.
You
With
just-
ball in hand, it's kind of the easiest time to play that safe. Yeah, there it is.
That's the shot.
Keep it
You
going.
just got to make sure you pass the 5.
Yep. There you go. He got there.
Yeah.
Oh? Did he? Yeah, he did. Good shot. See, I play that safety and I end up bumping the 5 and opening it
Yeah,
up.
and opens it up. And
Yeah, I'm like, "Toe, why did I do that?" You got to have good cue ball control for this game. especially when you try shots like that.
Yeah, that shot's a little tricky too because you got to control the cue ball and the 3-ball. Because here he hit it a little soft. Luckily, he didn't give up too easy of a kick because he's really close to the 5. But
How about that camera work by Mike, the producer, guys?
great hit by Joe.
Yeah, very good.
And he's going to get a good leave out of it. Oh,
No, left him an opportunity.
this might be cuttable.
I think it is, but I think there's a big risk factor here of sliding off the top side of that 7 and going towards that corner pocket with the cue.
Yeah, if you draw into the 7, you want to make sure you don't hit it too full, or else the cue ball will die. But if you hit it thin enough, the cue ball can kiss off the 7 and go towards the 4.
Yeah, I mean, the draw doesn't really take too much when you cut it so thin, though, right? I mean,
Right, right. But I think he can get enough.
now,
Oh, he played the safe, but the 3 is going to sit in front of the side.
that's called an unsafe. We know what he was trying for. But like you said, he hit it with his purse on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I agree, Lee Vestal. Facebook is not the best to do the casting on the screen, but you know, if you use the mirror function on your phone, it actually does work pretty well. The downside to the screen mirror on the phone is you can't do anything else with your phone. Oh, he did not want to double kiss that.
Uh-oh.
Is he going to leave Junior another little 10-ball combo here?
Another swing at the cheese.
Well, heck, this one's a heck of a lot easier than the one before. Because he can even go off the 5 in the pocket. So
Yeah.
it's a big side pocket here.
That first combo was so good.
That was filthy. It was.
He likes to just
Well,
smack him, though.
I think because he doesn't want to leave it hanging, right? I mean,
Right.
But he didn't need to hit it that hard.
That's the 9-ball style.
Right.
He always says, "Oh, I hit the combos super hard." For 1, you don't have it hanging in the pocket, and 2, the 9 might go in a different hole.
Yeah, it increases the luck factor, but in 10-ball, that luck
Yeah,
factor
it's
is
not
not there. Yeah. So, Andrew McMahon, you know, I've got a TV that's got the Facebook Watch app, and it says it was discontinued when I click on it on my TV. So it's kind of annoying, like Facebook discontinued, but it's a Roku TV. So it didn't work on mine. What kind of TV do you have where the Facebook Watch works? I'm curious.
A lot of safes here. Oh, that one's good. Gets behind the 9.
Yeah, this has been the longest game of their
Yeah.
set so far, for sure.
Soft kick. Good shot.
Yeah, good control there. Got a full block on the 6, I think.
Yeah, you got the 4 high enough to where you can't kick behind the 6.
Yep, that's a full block.
He might have him actually pretty good here, unless...
Because that 7 is in the way of the one railer off the bottom rail. He's going to have to spin.
Or he's just going to push it to the 4 again.
Oh,
like
yeah,
did
there
with
he goes.
That 9-ball. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he got there.
That takes a lot of control to be able to execute that shot.
It does, but I think Joe's going to stick him again here this time. But this could go... Yeah, the 4 is going to stay where it is, pretty much. It's going to hit the 6 full.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Excellent shot by Joe.
If he might be able to just thin it, just hit it really soft. Wow!
You're absolutely right. And he got look at this. He got behind the 9.
Wow, good shot.
Did he get full behind the 9?
He's all the way behind it. Nice little kiss off the 10 ball helped him out there.
You know, you don't see too many players just doing that, just intentionally locking him up rather than going for the kick and getting the good hit. But that worked out pretty good for him there. He turned the tables.
Oh.
And now he's got an opportunity.
Yeah.
He turned the tables on this one, I think. Yeah, he's got an opportunity here. Great camera work.
Oops.
I love that. I mean, just a couple shots ago, he was, completely snookered. He decides to tie up a ball. Joe plays another save. Leaves him a thin little piece of it, and he gets out of it and gets an opportunity
He hates this shot.
to run balls.
Plays it top right, 3 rails. Oh,
he
he had enough.
decided to go
Okay,
low.
okay. That was a good shot.
Very good. Sometimes those camera angles can be a little deceiving.
Yeah. I thought he was pretty steep on that. He was a lot straighter than I thought. Oh, no.
Probably the easiest shot of the rack, too.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This is that's the hard part when you get into these safety battle racks where it's just, 15 innings and
Right.
you finally get the opportunity to run. It's like,
You're not ready for it.
yeah, I mean, it's hard to get back into that mode of running balls. You've played so many safes in a row. Of course, they make this the longest rack when I need a bathroom break.
I know. Right?
Lee needs to put a restroom back here in the commentator booth. That
Yeah,
would be,
exactly.
but just build on. Just keep building. All right, so Joe left himself a little bit of an angle here on this 8. He's got a choice. He can go side or corner. What do you like here, Daniel? Do you take corner and just sort of bring that cue ball below the side and out to mid-table for the 9, or do you put it in the side and roll it up?
I'd probably play this one in the side with top and play it to the right rail, then all the way back over to the other side, and then back to the center. See, just like that. Just he hit it too soft.
That was the shot, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're maximizing your margin of error there when you go that way because you have a really long line of where it's going to be a good
Right,
leave.
right. Because this is all makeable where he's at. He still has a good shot. Oh.
What's going to happen here? Sits on that bottom rail. Yeah, makeable. Not easy, but doable.
I don't think he's cutting this, though. He likes to play safes a lot. He's a very defensive player.
It's hard to play it safe with 2 balls on the table, but yeah, he's capable. He's calling side.
Yeah.
So I think this is a two-way.
Two-way shot.
Yeah.
What? he's just messing
He
with
calls
us.
the side and then does that.
He's just messing with us.
He wanted that cue to roll all the way back down to the bottom rail, though. He didn't. I don't think he hit it thin enough. He hits it a little thinner. The cue ball goes a little further. The 1 doesn't go as far. Joe has made 1 or 2 of these earlier in this match, so let's see if he can bring it here.
This one is probably the harder one that he's had out of all of them.
Yeah, I agree. Eagle Eye Tamura.
Is that his nickname?
No.
Oh.
Eagle Eye is Jason Shaw, actually. I think he might get sued for
Ooh.
copyright infringement. They called him Eagle Eye, but He's got a good eye. He's really good at those long cut shots.
Oh, shoot. This is long straight in. We're practicing this at the house.
Yeah, these are good ones to practice for sure.
He just needs to come through with a clean, pure stroke, but he kind of punched it like he did at the house.
Uh-oh. And that's not going to be good. And I believe we're going to see a tie game. But that 9-ball had other plans when Joe had ball in hand a rack ago, so not this time, Joe says. And he concedes. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
All right, a word from our sponsor, Aramith.
This match is being played with the Aramith Tournament Pro Cup set. Featuring a unique molecular structure, it guarantees razor-sharp precision and unsurpassed longevity. Unquestionably the best pool balls in the world. This set is available in the TV and Value Pack version, as well as in the My Aramith ball and cue cases. Now you can bring and play with the best ball set everywhere you go. My Aramith.
All right. And we're back.
Thanks to Aramith for the support. They really, again, supported us from the beginning. And we got this new set, this new ball set that we're using now. You like it better, Daniel?
Yeah, these balls look good.
I like the great purple ball.
The 4-ball you're saying?
Yeah, a.k.a. the pink purple or pink 4-ball.
Back to normal.
Right.
Yeah, they like to make them pink, or the other one. There's another color that they have the 4-ball, right? Or maybe I'm talking about the 6.
Well, you're thinking of the purple 5, I think. That was the, people used to say, I'll give you the orange crush, because that was the 5 out, right? And then it's the purple crush. So I enjoyed, I like variety. I enjoyed using those balls for the time that we did, but I do like these ones better.
Yeah, the white stripe. It's nice.
Yeah. Is he going to play safe here or what? Oh, I guess the door's open. We can't really.
Oh. Close.
Yeah, he
but
did.
not quite.
Patrick will be right back. I just had to close the door because we couldn't give away the right strategy shot there, could we, Daniel?
Can't be giving up all the hints.
You're crushing it out here, by the way. I'm learning
Thanks.
from listening to you.
I'm trying to give some insight, but these guys are just holding it down themselves, so.
Your dad definitely has a different style. It's more Efren Reyes-esque, where you're more like Joshua Filler. Would you?
Yeah, I'd say we definitely have different styles. That's why we haven't played too much Scotch in the past, just because he likes to play more finesse, and I like to kind of bang the balls into the hole, so we leave each other kind of weird. It's kind of contrasting styles for sure. But yeah, that was a good save if he gets it behind the 6.
I'm at the point in my pool career where I've accepted that I'm using actually too much spin, too much English. It can throw you off. It can make the game easier, but it can throw you off.
Well, it's actually not too bad that you're using too much, because it's easier to adjust from too much rather than not enough. So
good call. Yeah, watching Sean Lewis in that last match, after the match, he told me, is like, Lee, I just said, I had no idea you had so much firepower that you could hit that hard. accurately. I'd only seen him play on 7-footers, but he really had to bring out the big guns on this 9-footer. And he told me, you got to get good at hitting, center ball really hard. And with center ball, you don't have to adjust for anything. Just hit it in the... Well, I'm not going to give away the lesson because I don't want to say it wrong, to be honest.
Sure.
But it inspired me, and I've been practicing center ball with a lot of power. And, you got to have an equal balance of finesse and power.
Definitely, yeah. But if you can rely on running out racks with not having to use too much spin, then I feel like you're better off. You're always playing the natural angles rather than trying to manufacture anything, and it gives you room for error.
One of the points he made, if a table plays stickier or the cloth is different, then that spin takes earlier, and with center ball you don't have to adjust for any of that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So here's a shot where he has to power.
Yeah, he's a little straight on it. So
forward into 6 on the side. Forward.
Yeah, he's gonna really have to load up on some left.
Yeah.
Center left, and then punch it into the rail.
Like that. Well, no, that got away from him.
That might not be what he wanted. I'm not sure what he was trying.
Well, he was playing the 6 in the other side. I wanted him to go forward.
Yeah.
I still can't get over that ball in hand miss. That must have been like an electric shock.
Yeah, I looked over and the 9 was still there, and one blink later I said, what?
I mean, he'll never miss that shot again in his life.
It's always the unexpected times when you miss the easiest ones.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thankful we've got a tied up match. This is great. We've had too many blowouts. Okay, he's going to be on the rail.
Oops.
This table plays slower than a 7-foot diamond. Way slower.
I think he's just going to have to take his medicine and roll it in.
He doesn't want to leave the 9 in front of the pocket, though. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you jack up, your odds of making the ball is just not too good.
Well, I agree with you, but I saw what he was doing, and I was just trying to
sure.
explain what he was thinking.
Yeah. You just got to trust yourself that you're going to make the 9.
Yeah.
Don't think about missing and then take your shot on the 10.
He doesn't have the luxury of getting down low like you. You talked about that. I didn't know about that.
Oh, yeah, his skydiving accident.
Joe Tamura takes the lead, 7-6.
Yeah, I shouldn't have told the truth on that one. I should have came up with some crazy motorcycle incident or something.
Well, I have a huge scar on my back from a surgery, like 7-inch. And this girl doctor was like, "Oh my gosh, what happened to you?" And I was like, "Well, I was breaking up a fight in a bar, and the guy's friend, I can't remember how I told it, but I told him he stabbed me."
Definitely cooler than what the actual story.
Oh, no. I was winning the fight.
Oh, okay.
I was winning the
got
fight,
you.
and then his buddy stabbed me. Anyway, here comes Patrick next.
Are you guys talking about fights and stabbings and
Oh,
what did I miss? Holy cow!
We're just talking about the scar. Or, I mean, not the scar. He said that my pops kind of stands up when he's shooting. No, I'm gonna be right back.
All right. All right, so we got a 7-6 ball game, guys. You're getting your money's worth here. This is some good action. Nobody expected this to be anything but what it is. Close battle all the way down to the wire. Daniel's going to take his little restroom break, and we got Lee Baldwin coming back.
Well, you know as well as I do that it's fun to commentate. I know my limitations. I know I'm not the best, so I leave it to the professionals, the celebrities, the Nicks, the Sardoncillos.
You know, if I'm not commentating here, I'm commentating at home, and my wife is listening to me, and I'm telling her exactly. I'm like, this is the way that I see, and I'm like, he needs to come off 3 rails and come back with some inside English. She's like, will you just stop?
Well, I'm excited to watch. Okay, let me tell you, you got this match coming up with Jr versus Shusheng Chao.
Yeah, it's in a couple weeks, so we've got it's August 20th is going to be that match. I haven't actually put the flyer together for it, but I was just giving them a spoiler that is coming up.
Well, Joe's got to go for this 10 ball, doesn't he?
I think so.
If Junior made the other combo,
I think there's only one option. I think you play a safe. I mean, you want to play this as a safety.
we'll get the cue ball
Right.
behind the 7 or the
Yeah,
8 at
yeah.
the same time.
Yep.
But focus a little more on the shot because it's makeable. That's a big pocket.
Yeah, it's definitely makeable, but you got to get safe. He did not get safe.
Going back to your chalk box match, though, you know, me and Shu Cheng Chao played a couple different times in the Masters League, and I got him. No, he got me the first time. I got him. He beat me hill the first time. Ooh, did he call that? And then I got him the second time, and then he destroyed me 7-2 the last time we played. Shu Cheng Chao's playing strong. That'll be a good match to watch as well.
I'm excited. We got that matchup. We also have a matchup with Matt Wells and Ron Plaja is going to be matching up. So those two guys, they're real evenly matched. That's going to be fun to see. So that's, I think, August 3rd or 4th. I haven't actually put out like a calendar lineup yet, which I've been trying to get done, but I just haven't had time to do it. But they're all coming up here on the chalk box.
Awesome. Matt Wells is really fun to watch. We've had him on this show, and I was going to invite him to play this match. If I didn't get Junior, I was going to invite Matt. Really love that cat. Anyway, Daniel is back. I'm going to hand the mic over.
All right. Thanks, Lee. Oh, great shot by Junior.
Wow.
That was a heck of a shot. He had to jack up and spin around that 6 ball.
And he's got shape on the 4.
And he got perfect shape on the 4.
Perfect angle.
Wow. Oh, nice inside spin. Oh, he's looking comfortable now. That was a great shot on the 3 ball. Some more inside spin. He likes to use that. Nice and comfortable on the 6 here. Do whatever he wants to the cue ball with that.
Oh, he definitely wanted some more draw on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one you got to take an extra second and just realize where you need to be on the 7, or else you're going to give yourself too much work.
Yep. And that's the pay.
That is the karma for not taking that second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, isn't that funny? You know, so many players will say, you know, I do pretty well on the difficult shots, and then I miss easy ones right after that. It's like, well, did you take the same amount of time on the easy one as you did on the difficult one? No.
I'm guilty of that. I take shots for granted all the time.
Yeah, I think we all do. It's like, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. It's like, well, if you do the same things, you do get similar results. And so, you know, if you have a pre-shot routine that works really well, stick to it. Even if it's an easy shot, stick to that same routine, and it's gonna give you pay. It's gonna pay dividends.
Joe left him actually pretty tough here. He does have a slice of the 7. He's just going to have to thin it with some... Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think what I was looking at is how thin that and bring it to the backside of the 9, and Q goes to the other side of the table. But
that's a really, really hard one to judge, because if you hit it too thick, then you really lose the 7. Kind of sells out.
Yeah, he had to hit it really thin, which is why he missed it.
This isn't all set up for him, though. He still has some work to do. He has to make sure he gets a good angle on the 8 to get back for the 9.
Yeah, nice 30-degree angle. Or dead straight, one or the other.
I'd probably leave myself center table rather than where he's looking at.
He's going dead straight on it, so he just draw back for this. Always easier to move the cue ball when you have angle.
Definitely. He's kind of weird here. Play top, 2 rails back to center. That's so soft.
Yeah, he's going to get 50-yard line. No, he's not.
That's good enough.
Yeah, it came out. I was thinking for a second it was going to end up 50-yard line on him, but he got enough of it. Just got to watch the scratch.
Ooh.
He
Close.
he puts the inside on it to avoid the scratch, and the deflection almost got him. Almost caused him to miss the shot. So Joe goes up 8-6 in this race to 15. We are halfway there, guys. And I hear Lee Baldwin putting more raffle chips in there. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the stream and getting in that raffle. You got a bunch of chips in there. I like that. He puts a name on the poker chip. That's pretty cool. Versus the tickets.
It's too loud.
Yeah, Daniel's brought his Japanese style peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he's crinkling the bag in the microphone. So if you guys hear that, no, I'm good. Thanks, Daniel. Though, appreciate it.
Trying to get it out of the way. My little snack.
Yeah, commentators are supposed to eat non-crunchy foods. You know, like applesauce and
Someone just told me, Mel Freeman says the camera just panned you pulling out your snacks. Great
Commentators,
timing, guys.
commentators got to eat. And I can hear you crunching in the microphone too.
Yeah, I put the snacks back in my pocket.
Not much you can do about it. Yeah, we need like gummy bears, That's funny. I don't mind.
Little ASMR for the
I probably
watchers.
Yeah, I probably have more volume because I'm wearing the headphones and I can hear it a little bit more clear maybe than the audience can. But
That was a good shot from Joe. Nice speed.
yeah,
Almost leaked out.
is it a swerve or a jump or can he hit it? I'm not sure.
Oh, it looks like he's going straight at it.
Yeah, he's got it here. And the leave is automatic if he makes it.
Follow into the rail. There you go.
Yeah,
That was a good shot.
very good.
This one's a little tough, though. Play the window, either follow.
No.
Wow.
Did he get there? He
Yeah,
did.
He got it perfectly. That one's easy to put a little too much spin on it, and then you get hooked on the...
That's what I do. Yep.
Yeah.
I end up going that extra rail and then get hooked behind that other ball or a difficult cut.
Good angle here. You can just bump the 8.
Use the 8 as a stopper.
Yeah. Ten's kind of big here, but
6 to the 7 is kind of tricky
I think this one you
because the
You,
10's big. Yeah.
play bottom left and play it tight into that 2 rail there. Yeah.
Yeah, there he goes. Come around the 10. Beautiful speed.
Wow, he hit that shot like he knew what he was doing.
Oh, he really did. Yeah. Like it was nothing to it. So I think you got to slow roll and take your medicine here or go up and down. Me personally, I slow roll and just take medicine. I'll probably end up mid-table on this 9 and take my chances with it, but I don't know.
Wow.
He does slow roll it. Yeah, he gets it. Nice. Did that go off the 9?
Look, it looked like it either went off the rail or off the 9. I couldn't tell.
I'm not sure if we're watching a Jr Sardoncillo or if we're watching Efren Reyes out here. Which one? He's kind of got that Efren look right now going too, doesn't he?
He tells me that everyone thinks he looks like Efren. I don't see it though. Maybe because he's my
Little bit.
pops, but
A little bit. And maybe it's a Filipino thing, you know. Efren 10 years ago.
so what are we? 8-7 here.
Yeah, 8-7. It's keeping it close.
Keeping it close.
Very close. $2,000 in the middle. And we are going to 15, so it's halfway through the match. We got a combined score of 15 right now.
Oh yeah, is it? I remember they said that they were gonna do a player break.
Might be the player option for the break.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, I think he's probably filling the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting to see that on a little bit of a delay, but that was fun. That's the F&L beer fridge. You know, you got to dump the beers in there, and you guys got a good look at Mike, the producer, hanging out in the kitchen with all of his cameras and all of his monitors. He's got it going on in there, but you know you gotta have some beverages when you're hanging out in the fridge, live streaming.
He hasn't made that wing ball. I don't think once yet.
So when you 10-ball break, you break a little off center, maybe about 5 inches off the center or so, and try to pocket one of the wing balls, right?
Yeah, the ball's on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about in the center of the diamonds there. I mean, not in between diamonds, I'm saying.
Okay. Between the second and third diamond.
Yeah, there we go. And normally the ball that you make in the side is the same side that you're breaking from. So he broke from the right side, so that 6 ball should have went. So Joe's pushing out here. I think he can either thin the right side of the 1 and play behind the 5 and 8, possibly the 9. I don't think he can get behind the 9 though.
It's interesting that he played a push out when the 1 is right in the middle of the table, but it's because that 2 is so difficult. It must be. I mean, he's saying basically, I don't think you can get this 1 and get shape on the 2 is what he's saying by that safe or that push out. Nice safety by Junior.
Wow.
I think if Joe had to do that push out again, he'd play that a little bit differently.
Yeah, knowing this is what he's looking at afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just never want to play a push out where you're leaving him that close to the 1 ball and all these balls to potentially hide behind.
Did you have any screen here? No screen?
There's an air conditioning. Ask me.
He said turn it up.
Players are getting hot. It's getting a little heated in there. It's a heated battle. You know, it's funny. At my house, we had a match just a couple weeks ago, and it was not hot at all in there. But after they were battling for about 10 racks, they heated up the players heated up the room. I said it's the heat of the battle. So that's what's happening in there. They're getting a little hot. You might want to turn on that air conditioner, which I think they just did. So if you guys hear a little hum, that's just what it is. It's all good. Got to keep the players comfortable.
You ever see those heart rate monitors on the players?
Yeah, I saw that a while back, but I can't remember what stream it was. It was interesting to see. What do you think about that?
It's kind of cool to see. You're watching like the professionals. They got their, on the outside they look like stone cold,
Beautiful.
just like that shot.
Yeah,
That was a great safety there.
but you get to see where the pressure kicks in.
Yeah,
It is interesting. I like the heart monitors.
yeah, me too. It'd be cool to have on here.
That's a good. Yeah, there you go. It's a good recommendation for FNL. Get the heart rate monitors going. But I think the easy thing is to get players to wear a heart monitor. The hard thing is actually to get it to, show up on the screen somewhere where people
okay.
can watch it.
Yeah.
That might take a little bit of technology. But from how much they advance this stream every single show, I wouldn't doubt it if it was coming. Oh,
Wow.
Heck of a shot.
What a great hit.
Got out of jail, and Junior gives him some snaps for that. Well deserved. Did he say combo?
I think he said one ball.
Okay.
I wonder if he can put enough spin.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oops.
If you're shooting the 1 off the 2, you definitely need to hit it a little harder.
I don't think he wanted it to go off the 2.
The other shot that I saw was to load up with some right spin inside and bump into the top side of the 7.
That was a nice try there.
Good hit there.
I would expect another safety here from Joe.
What do you think? Draw the cue ball two rails into the backside of the 7?
Yeah, I think so. It's a short distance to go, and that 7 is huge. As long as that 2 doesn't go too far, that's the key. Yeah, there you go.
That works.
Did he call that? Oh, no. I have a feeling this game is going to end with an early 10 somewhere.
Yeah, I think the 2 plays off the 6. Oh, it might be a little tight, actually.
Well, he might elect to pocket the 2 and then 2, 3, and then the 4. The 2 does play off the 6 in the side. I'm sure of it.
It looks a little tight. He might be able to thin the left side of the 2 and play the 6 and hold the 2 there right where it's at. Play it in the corner and then have the 4-10 combo. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay. And he did exactly what you said.
He's kind of back cutting the 2 because he hit the 6 super thick.
Yeah. But the fortunate thing is that, as long as he gets a decent opportunity at the 3 without too thin of a cut, he's going to have a pretty good 4-10 combo.
Yeah.
Lots of room to... There you go. Just don't try to hold it. Just let it go. That's the right move right there. So 3 ball and then the 4-10 combo, and that's how this game is most likely going to end. And he gets perfect. Nothing to it.
And there it is.
So Joe goes up 9-7 with a 2-game lead now. There's a lot of battling back and forth here.
Hey guys, we're going to do a 5-minute break. Okay.
Sounds like a 5-minute break is coming up. Player break. These guys need to cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
This is definitely a heated battle.
Peanut break.
Yeah, peanut break. There you
we go.
Now you can eat your peanuts. I don't know. Maybe Mike, the producer's got some non-copyrighted music to put on, or maybe they've got something, or we'll just hang around to entertain you guys. All right, Lee Baldwin's going to talk about the raffle a little bit right here.
All right. We have got action, ladies and now this is a match. We've had some blowouts. People have complained a little bit about the blowouts, but this is going hill. I want to show you the raffle prizes for the people that missed the beginning. We've got This is the best prize we've ever given. Spire cues, they are just outstanding. This is the Ledge brake cue. Carbon fiber shaft brake cue. Are you kidding me? We all hit with this. Joe hit with it. Everyone's loving it. Scott Aquan, he won the original Spire shaft, and he's using it. And I know he is very picky about his equipment. He loves it. We're giving away the Spire Trio. This is the Spire Clear Bridge, so you can see what's going on. We're giving away the Spire Scuffer. Look at this. In red. This is magnetic. You can actually flip it and close it. But this is what I use now to scuff my tip. I use the Spire Glove. Look at this. It has longer fingers than average, so you're not touching the cue against your skin. Get a good shot of this F&L hat here. Is this closer? All right, yeah, we're giving away an F&L hat. We are giving away the Quick Draw magnetic chocker. I don't know if we get a good shot of that. And we are giving away a spot on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you win tonight, you win a spot on the show, chance to win $200. You get a highlight video that you can show your grandkids, and you get to be a part of the magic. Mike Phillips, thank you so much for what you've done, brother. Come on out here, Mike. Let's talk a minute about how'd you do that?
How did I do what now?
How did you build this empire? How did?
Oh my goodness! It's been a piece at a time throughout the entire thing. Every single episode, we try to be a little bit better than the last, and we have been upgrading the equipment. We've been doing a lot of practice, a lot of trial and error. Something works, we keep it. Something doesn't, we throw it away. But we appreciate your feedback in the comments. There's a lot of really great things that we have listened to in the comments that helped us make good decisions as we go forward. So thank you so much, and I hope you continue to enjoy the show. Thanks.
Thank you, brother. Me and Mike actually did a open mic together for years. This is a more successful project. We're better at this than I am at singing. So thanks for watching, you guys.
All right. Well, the players are still going to take a little break. We'll talk to you guys while we're hanging out. Mike, the producer. Yeah, let's talk about him. That guy just is amazing with what he does to put together these shows and all of the different camera angles and how he's got all the different monitors set up in there to where he can see the angles ahead of time to try to give you guys the best possible view, the best possible show. And, I got to say, I've never seen the guy not wear sunglasses. I don't know. And he even plays pool with sunglasses on, which is kind of hard to do. But, I was going to say how Joe Tamura, I've never seen Joe Tamura not have sunglasses on his hat on his head.
That's funny you say that.
Always. I've never seen him not. Even in the middle of winter when, it's cloudy, he's got his sunglasses on his hat. And so, I don't know. Maybe it's that's just maybe it's his lucky thing. Like a baseball player and his socks.
Or my pops in his lucky yellow shirt.
Yeah, just do it. It's got the, you gotta have something to keep the luck factor going. There's always a luck factor in pool, It's whatever's working for you at the specific time. You don't want to change it up too much. But we're having a good time. This is a great. We got front row seats to some great action, great players, and this is the best way to spend a Saturday night. I swear, it's just so much fun. I love putting together these streams by myself. On my show, I love coming here and helping out with this show. We always say we're like sister stations, F&L and Chalkbox. It's a lot of fun. And we're really, we have the same goal, Lee and I, which is just to build awareness and get more people into pool and get pool, lifted up in the community. And, that's the ultimate goal. Get more people playing, make it more exciting. And these streams, a lot of these players that come onto these live streams, they have never been on a live stream before. Many of them, they're my speed, 550 or below, and a lot of them. And it's the once in a lifetime chance, kind of thing to just, have that moment in the spotlight and see how they're going to actually perform when everybody's watching.
For sure.
Their mom and their grandparents and, their family's watching. All their friends are watching.
Good way to test your nerves, see how you perform, like you said. It's always fun, too, coming out here and being able to be on camera and be on the live stream. You can always rewatch how you played and everything and try to figure out what you did wrong and what you did well.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the learning benefit from being on a live stream is incredible because, I've recorded myself practicing before, and that's helpful, right? I can kind of see what I'm doing. But if you're actually watching yourself play under a heated battle for some money in the middle,
right?
When everybody's watching, it's on the live stream, and you watch that back, that's a whole different learning scenario because you're getting to see exactly how you perform under pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because your body does weird things. As soon as the pressure hits, you do things that you just.
Yeah.
Like, why did I do that? Why did my arm come out like that? Like, I don't do that during practice.
When your back arm is shaking, you start to play funny.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And that it doesn't happen like that in practice.
Yeah. So, Grill graphic came up on the screen. I did notice that. Next matchup is going to be Greg Prendergast and Bo Bologna. That's going to be fantastic. Those two guys are evenly matched. They're going to be battling out for, I think, 500 in the middle. And, that's what we're talking about. I love watching 550 matchups. I really do. Because at 550 speed, you're good enough to just, break and run at any specific moment. You're good enough to break, to run out an open table. But you also, it's unpredictable. You don't have necessarily those skills to be super consistent to run out all the time. So it's fun for the viewers because especially if you've got a little sweat bed out there,
right?
You just never know what's going to happen. And, but, I think that's going to be a good matchup. I'm excited to see Bo compete. I've watched him play in a tournament at the MUM or at the Mongos. And, I've heard some things about his game. I think he's a really cool guy. I've seen Greg lots of times, obviously. He's been on my show. He's been on this show. I've seen Greg's game inside and out. I have not seen Bo's game as much, but that's going to be interesting to see. That's going to be coming up right after this match. They're going to be playing 9-ball race to 11, and we'll talk about that more when it gets closer to that match time. But I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. I'm excited to see what's going to happen there. But yeah, back to the benefits of live stream and watching and learning from how you play. Daniel, I'm curious. Do you ever record yourself during practice sessions and rewatch, or do you use the video from your matches as a learning technique to kind of see what you're doing?
I don't record myself while I'm practicing necessarily, but when I do get the opportunity to play on matches that are recorded, I do go back and watch it and see what happened and what I did wrong and all that type of stuff. Always seek advice for some shots that I maybe could have done better.
Mm-hmm. You had a pretty big live streamed match with Ko.
Ko Pin Chung.
Yeah,
that was fun. Playing on the big screen in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was pretty impressed. I mean, that guy's top 5 in the world.
Something like that. Over 800. So.
Yeah, you don't get too many opportunities like that, and that being live streamed is pretty cool. The commentators, I think it was Danny DiLoberto and I can't remember who the other commentator was, but they were very. I thought they were very good. Talking about how you're coming into this match, as an underdog, right? I mean, it's an 800 Fargo, but you're just giving it everything you got, and they were giving you lots of credit, and I thought, that was well due credit that you were getting from them.
Thanks.
But you put forth a great effort. Certainly, I'm sure there was some shots in there that I know you'd like to have back. But I saw some outs that you made where he made some mistakes and you capitalized on it, and you put a little spear into him.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun for sure. And yeah, I didn't win. Kind of got me both sets. But it's definitely a great experience for me to be able to play someone at that speed. Also have it recorded.
Yeah, that would have been great to see that go to a shootout.
Oh man, I was practicing my spot shots too, and I had them like 90%. It was pretty fun. It would have been great to, like you said, do a shootout with them, but maybe next time.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be more opportunities for you. All right, so we are back in the action.
Joe breaks dry here. He's got to open. Leaves my pops an open table. Wow, goes in off the 2.
Off the 2. Pretty sure he didn't intend for that, but he'll take it.
Crafty shot.
Yeah.
Play this one with some bottom right. 2 rails. That'll do.
Yeah, got that little bit of spin.
A little short, but you can throw this one in, hit the back rail, and come back up. Just don't hit the 8.
Yeah, that 8 is blocking, a good third of the pocket. There's 4.5-inch pockets on this table, but I think the sides are a touch larger. 4.5-inch corners.
Not sure if he wanted to run into it, but he still has a shot in the side.
Yeah, I think he wanted to come around it, right? Yeah, if he's straight in, he's in trouble, but if he's got a little angle, he can push it forward. Yeah, he was straight in. That was...
I don't think he was trying to make it.
Oh, you think that was a safe? Okay.
Yeah, because he slight drew behind the 10. He's going to get safe here, though. Fortunate turnout. He's full ball hooked behind the 7.
Joe's testing out what the masse is going to look like. He's deciding whether or not to get the short cue and jump or masse, or he also has the third option, which is the kick. He's choosing the masse.
I think the jump is probably the best choice here.
Or the kick.
Yeah, he has to kick it hard and go 4 rails.
And
but
he did hit it full in the face, which is what he wanted. Yeah.
Didn't leave it easy, though. He does have a combo.
I do agree the jump was probably the highest percentage success rate, and you're probably still going to have shape on the 6 if you do successfully make that jump shot. But
I believe he's trying to tuck him underneath the 9. But he didn't hit the 5 full enough.
is this too thin for him to hold it for the 6? I think it's fine. I think he should be able to hold it and leave it down table for the 6. Oh, no.
No, he's playing it safe.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of safeties here. I think that's also the amount that's in the middle. You don't want to give up anything.
Right.
Every shot counts. Every rack counts.
Joe's playing smart too. He's got a slight lead. He knows if he makes a little mistake that the lead's going to shorten.
Yep. You got to play the percentages. Don't be a hero.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a hero for $2,000 in the middle. You want to play smart. Just looking good on camera doesn't get money in your pocket. Lexi wants to know when your next big tourney is. We were talking about that just earlier. Going down to Sacramento here pretty soon, Daniel.
California.
There was the jump shot.
See if I can place a little better than I did last year. I think I took top 32 out of like 120 something players. That was a good shot. He got underneath the 6. Good angle here. Just kind of push it over.
Yep. This looks good. Opportunity to shorten that lead up. Make it a 1-rack game.
Uh-oh. He ain't tall enough for this shot, dude.
Yeah, he's going to put his extension on. Yep, he's screwing that extension on.
He's got a good angle here, though. He can push the cue ball into the rail.
Climb up on the table.
Oh, he's going around.
He's got it in the side pretty easily, I think. Yeah, it's a big side pocket for that angle.
I don't want to jinx him, but he says how much he likes shooting these balls into the side.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely over 95% for him on that one. All right, so we got a little shorter match. It's 8-9 now. Can we see? Are we going to see Hill in this?
That's what Lee said.
We're going to see Hill because
Yeah.
they're not playing like win by 2 or anything, right?
No.
So if it goes Hill, it's 1 rack of 10 ball for $2,000.
Exactly.
That's going to be exciting.
That'll be something. They'll probably be playing a lot more safes.
I would imagine.
Or
I
who
think
knows?
everybody wants to see that except for the players.
Right.
You never want to be in a situation where you've got to play 1 rack for $2,000. Unless you were down by 5 or something and you came back, then yeah, absolutely you want to see that. But
Bustamante break from the side.
oh, looks like Bo's getting some side action for his match that's coming up here. Stacy Medina
Oh, yeah?
says she's betting on Triple G. I don't know between those two guys. It's coin flip.
What's my main game? I probably play the most 9-ball.
What game do you like the most?
Probably 9-ball.
9-ball?
I like rotation, but 9-ball is fun just because the 10-ball break is too hard.
Now, when you say rotation, are you talking
No,
about...
not 15-ball, not 15.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like shooting them in order, yeah.
Okay.
15-ball rotation is even harder than 10-ball.
Oh, yeah, it's incredibly hard. I've played it a couple of times, and I'm just like, man, I don't know how. Yeah, it's 15-ball rotation is it mainly a Filipino game?
I think so. They play that a lot in the Philippines. I'm not sure if they play it anywhere else.
Now, have you played in the Philippines at all?
No, I've never been.
Oh, man.
Yeah, never been. I want to go and spend a few weeks there, maybe a couple months or something, and just play all the pool that I can.
I do too. I think that sounds like a great time. I mean, you've got guys that are coming up marking your ball with chalk, and,
Right.
and like chickens are flying by. It's
mopeds and everything is.
Yeah, like if you ever want to learn how to play with distractions, I think, I watch these streams. I've never been to the Philippines, but I watch these streams and I'm like, God, these guys, we talk in the U.S., we talk about people sharking by walking by, or the bartender walked by with, while I was down on my shot. It's like, are you kidding me? You're playing in a bar. Like,
If you're worried
should
about
expect
getting
that.
sharked, you don't want to play there.
Right.
But another thing is that they all talk about, like, the Filipino pros. They always say you should go to the Philippines. There's people there that'll take your $10 bets like it's big money for them, and they play good too. Like, you can find like 700 Fargo rated players over there that want to play like $20 sets, 10.
Yeah. You'll never get that game here.
Right.
And that's a great experience for, even if you know you're going to lose, who cares? It's 10,
donate.
$20.
Yeah,
Heck
exactly.
yeah.
I'll donate all day long to play with high rated players.
Right? Somebody should start up like a business where they do like a, pool tour where you can, they'll set up matchups for you, you book flights or whatever, and they'll set up matchups for you in different towns in the Philippines and drive you around and, be like a tour guide, but like a pool playing tour. I think that would be a fantastic business idea.
That'd be pretty cool.
There's a lot of people that would want to do that.
Not too bad.
I just don't know if I can handle the heat and humidity.
Yeah, playing in the humid weather is really hard. Table plays slow. Feels like you're breathing water.
Yeah. So Junior looking good here. He's drilling center pocket on almost every shot now and looking to try to tie up this score.
Can he make it 9-9? A little funny on this 8-ball. Probably going to have to shoot it with bottom left. Draw to the left rail and then bottom rail and come back to center. Good shot.
Beautiful.
Ed Caulfield is watching.
Oh,
what did they say?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
He sounds just like Seth. He's his voice twin. Like, if Hollywood ever needed a voice double for Seth
Right.
Rogen, Ed Caulfield's your guy. And there he goes. So Junior making a great run out. And I swear, every shot on that rack, it looked like the ball was going dead center. He didn't rattle any of those balls in. He's looking comfortable now.
Yeah, he's starting to feel himself.
Let's see if he puts the rack on the table the right way. He does. Okay, that's good. Well, maybe he's not going to use it. Oh, yeah, he is going to use it. So we'll see what happens. But now we got a tie ball game. It's 9-9, and now we're playing a race to 6 for $2,000. That shortened it up a bit. You guys enjoying this? What do you guys think in the chat? Anybody re-upping on their sweat bets out there? Because it's time to do it. It's tied up 9-9. They're gonna do a race to 6 here.
Yeah. So he's breaking from the side again. This time it came out dry. Joe's probably going to play safe here. Can thin either side of the one.
Holy cow. Alexi Latendre says she wants to put 500 on Junior right now. Any takers? Holy cow. That's more than a sweat bet. That's like a chewing off all your fingernails kind of action. Chris Marino wants Junior too. Any takers? Come on, Joe Tamura fans. Now's your chance. Get in that chat. Put a couple of bucks on the line. Make it a little more interesting. Good save. Distance anyway. Didn't lock him up, but he didn't give him an available pocket, so we're going to see Joe play a return safe here. Oh, Matt Veneman says he'll take 250 on Joe, so there might be some action. There's might be some big side action going on here. You guys work that out between the two of you. There's the safe by Joe. He does not, I don't believe, get it. I think it leaked out a little bit on him. All kinds of side action going on in the chat.
Yeah.
Holy cow. This is probably the biggest side action matchup that I've seen, and especially when it gets to 9-9, it's
Right.
like everybody's wanting to jump in now. In the beginning, nobody was really sure,
Yeah.
but now it's like, this could be anybody's game. Jump shot here.
Oh, that was pretty close.
Yeah, good try. Unfortunately, sets him right up, but on the wrong side of the one. Right, so I would guess that Joe's going to play the 1 and then play the safety with the 2. How do you see this, Daniel? Do you see pocketing the 1 and then play a safe with the hitting the 2 down to that? So he tried to come
he's just gonna go play the bank in the side.
Yeah, I'm not confident enough in my banks to play that. I would have played the 1 and then I would have punted that 2 ball down to that right end of the table and left the cue on the left side, but
Yeah, that wasn't a bad decision for him to play position for the bank.
yeah.
He did get a little too straight on it, though. Probably wanted to come closer to center, cut the 2 more so it's more natural to get to the 3. Where he was at, he kind of had to force the bank and force position, which is why he missed it short.
Yeah, I tend to look for when there's, 9 balls on the table still or 8 balls still on the table. I tend to, and things aren't really easy, I tend to just, instead of forcing something to happen and really trying to get perfect, I tend to try to set up for a safety somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
Sort of plan that safety out 2 or 3 shots ahead of time. But that's my skill level. Is I kind of know what my capability is.
Sure, and that's not a bad strategy either. I think Joe fell a little short on this 3 ball. His angle is forcing him to go up table. He can't really shoot the 3 in any other pocket. The shot I see here is playing it with some low left and hitting the rail right where that diamond is past the 8 and 5 and having the inside spin check it just like that.
Oof.
Oh, he just played with bottom. That's
Yeah.
Same result.
Yeah, I got the good result. Not an easy shot to execute.
Yeah, this one's even tougher. He doesn't have enough angle to get to the 5.
So what do you do?
I would probably try to play it rail first and try to play short side on the 5.
Interesting.
Because he's going to be hitting it pretty hard. Oh, he had enough. He had enough to cheat the pocket.
Wow, what a great shot
Yeah,
by
that was a
Joe.
good
And
shot.
he could not have picked up that cue ball and set it down in a better spot. I mean, well, yeah, he probably could have, but that's pretty damn good for where he was. Holy cow. He put a lot of stroke into that.
Yeah, he cheated it perfectly. It's easy to miss that one because you're trying to overdo it.
Yeah.
Trying to cheat too much.
Yep. And those diamond pockets, they don't like it when you try to cheat them too much. They'll rattle it and spit it right back out at you. Oh, a little bit of spin draw, power draw off the back rail. That's nice.
Yeah, good shot.
Got out perfect. And Joe showing his skills. Cue ball control skills there. 2 good shots. And now he's got the cue ball where he wants it. Now the trick is just staying in position so you don't have to do anything fancy.
He's a little straight on this, it looks like.
I think he's got an angle. Yeah.
I'm way off.
Yeah. Our one camera angle that we have here in the booth is sometimes deceiving.
It just looked like he was taking a little extra time on it. Oh, okay, he's straight on this one. I think he can
tiny.
play
Yeah, he's got a tiny angle.
maybe play the 9 in the side,
Got like a 10-degree angle on it.
unless he can cheat it.
I think he can cheat it. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to cheat it, and he's going to come around and play the 9 in that same pocket. Oh, or the other pocket. But very good. He's off the rail. Now you can do all kinds of different things with this cue ball. You can go forward or backwards.
You like drawing out of this one or following?
Probably not. If it's got a slight angle, I'm just going to follow and go 2 rails.
Yeah.
I just got to make sure I put a good stroke on it.
I think he's choosing to follow it, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Tried to
Diamond
cheat it
pockets. Yeah. Brutal. Joe was putting on a display there. Some really good cue ball control and really moving that cue ball around really well. And just tried to cheat that pocket a little too much. And here we go, Junior getting 50-yard line. No, he's not. That's a 35-yard line, we'll say. Aaron Rodgers rooting for Junior. Take control, he says. Boom. Junior takes the lead for the first time of the match. It is 10-9 Junior. First lead. He said, I was only just playing earlier. I was just messing around. Now that it's a race to 6, I'm going to bear down.
15-11 is looking pretty promising now.
Yeah. Well,
kidding.
which way?
Right.
Could still go either way. I know Joe really wants this. I mean, both these guys do. Joe's going to be going to Vegas here pretty soon for APA Masters, I believe. And I'm sure he could use a few bucks in his pocket.
For sure.
Vegas is expensive. God, that was a great break.
Wow,
And look at
there
that
we go.
1 ball. That's the break he was looking for. Look at the 10 ball. It's still sitting there inside the rack. That's, usually that's when you hit it really good, when all the balls scatter and the 10 ball just stays right where it is.
And he finally gave himself a tight rack.
Yeah, he did. He figured out how to use that template. Man, you can't ask for any better. A ball goes in and you're a foot away from the 1 ball that's 6 inches away from the pocket. And nothing is touching. Oh. But he did have to stretch on that one.
Oops.
He had to climb on the table there, and I'm not sure. I don't think he put his extension on the cue. That might have cost him there. It was definitely a reach.
Joe's going to put it back in the same spot where he was at, you think? No.
Well, probably not that spot,
No,
because
no.
then you don't ever want to have ball in hand, right, and put it to where you have to use a bridge or an extension.
Yeah, this side of the one is good. Back cutting it in.
I like that too. It's just natural. Let the rails and the spin just get you over that 2. And he's looking at from the 2 to the 3. I think, that's where does he want to be on the 2 to get to the 3?
Where is he going here? He's
He is almost putting it where it was, just a little closer to him. Yeah, I liked your idea with the back cut, actually. And just letting the rails do the work.
no.
There's a risk here that he could get behind that 4, but I don't think he did, but he's on the rail.
He still has natural angle to the 3, though.
But he's on the rail though, so that makes it that makes it just 10 times harder. He got. I don't think that was intentional, but he got a good safe out of it. You know, I mean, if he's just 2 inches off the rail, yeah, that's no problem.
For sure.
So no good there on the safety escape. So Joe gets himself a ball in hand again.
Yeah, Pops is on.
But they
too.
are not playing 3 fouls, so...
No, they are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, he just called him on 2. He said, you're on 2.
Now, the rule on the 2, I know you're supposed to let your opponent know.
Yeah.
But I always thought that you had to let them know when they're incoming to the table, rather than...
when they're on 2.
Or just right as soon as they hit 2, you tell them?
Yeah, I think it's any time
Oh, okay.
after they get their second one before they take the shot on the third, you have to say you're on
You
2.
still have to make a good hit.
Yeah, yeah.
He would still
They're
have to
discussing
make
it right now.
a good hit. It'd be 2 consecutive.
But Joe is looking at the lock-up safety here to try to get the 3-foul win.
That means it's over. Every time you miss a ball, that means it's over.
I don't think so. I think it's you have to convert
Oh,
a
okay.
ball.
Is that what it is?
He's right.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
I think they're discussing...
Yeah, they're just making sure that they understand. There is a 3-foul rule, and Joe is saying you're on 2. And Joe's going to try to lock this cue behind the 9.
Well, my Pops was wondering if he's on 2, then Joe can only play safe on this 2 ball. Like if Joe makes a 2 and then plays safe on the 3,
No,
then the 3
Jo-
foul is over.
I don't believe so. It's just 3 consecutive fouls by that one player.
Yeah. Not on the same ball. There's been some
Yeah.
question about that before, because sometimes people play different rules on the 3 foul. Oops.
So that is a loss of game, and Joe Tamura will take that win with a 3-foul. So we saw a 3-foul win, unsuccessful jump by Junior, and we have a tie game again. It is 10-10. That's got to be a little bit frustrating for Junior. Nobody likes getting the 3-foul on them, but they decided ahead of time that that's what they had agreed to. That's how that goes. I was actually kind of thinking when Joe did not successfully lock him up behind the 9 like he wanted, I was thinking that it wouldn't have been that he would have made that jump shot, but he didn't.
Well, and by the way, if someone commits 2, you let them know that they just committed 2, and then you let them know again. So you do it twice.
Okay. That makes sense.
You have to do it when they're incoming.
Yeah, okay.
The first one is a courtesy, but you can't.
That's what I usually do is
Yeah.
after I play that next safety, I say you're on 2 so that they know when they're coming in, if they miss the shot, it's a loss of game if they don't get the little hit.
Right, but as they're about to commit the final foul, you have to tell them at that point.
Yeah,
All bets are off.
Daniel brought up a good question is like if Joe was to decide to pocket the 2 ball and then play a safe on the 3, would that have been counted as a 3 foul? I believe that it is. You can continue to shoot as you're the shooting player. You continue to shoot as many balls as you want. It's the other player that's the consecutive fouls, right?
Absolutely, you're correct. You could make 8 balls or 7 balls in a row and then play your final safe after that.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate the clarification. And there we go. But as Daniel mentioned, everybody can you can the game of pool has many rules and many variations, and players can negotiate ahead of time on how they want to do that. And that's good to keep in mind on the 3-foul rule. Is maybe you always want to make sure you negotiate that stuff up front. So tie game, 10-10. We are in a race to 5 for 2,000.
Good shot.
Yeah, very good. He got right into that line that he wanted for the 2. You see any problems here, Daniel?
I don't think so. I mean,
5 to the... I mean, the 6 is on the rail, so you got to consider that a ball that you at least have to pay some attention to. But
yeah.
he got perfect on this 5 to where he can just draw. And the 6 to the 7 is no problem. But 7 to the 8, you got to pay attention to. Yeah, get nice and straight on this.
Yeah, I guess
I mean,
making sure you're on the right side of the 6 ball. I mean, right side of the 7,
Right.
shooting the 6.
Do you go forward to where you leave the cue ball in between the 9 and 10?
That's
to-
probably safe, yeah.
Yeah.
Safer. Because if you try to play,
You'd have to go really far to get too far. You just got to make sure you get past the 9. Right? He did. Perfect.
yeah,
Right in line. He's on the rail, but it doesn't matter, really. 'Cause he's not trying to do anything with the cue ball here. Looking at where he wants to be on that 8. And Joe looking for a break and run here. Be the first one that we see of the night. Hit that good. A little bit more angle than he wanted on that 8, but
natural for the 9 on the side.
no break and run is without some kind of drama. Yeah, the 9 on the side goes nicely. Good. He's going to be off the rail a little bit, which is all right. 9 on the side. Take it out down off that. Take the cue ball down off that bottom rail and back out for the 10 in the corner. Very good. Hold up. Yeah, it rolled. It kept rolling. Look, when he first hit it, I was like, yeah, he's perfect line. He's good. Joe Tamura for the break and run with this 10 ball to take an 11-10 lead.
That's good.
And he cashes in. Now, how critical was that 3 foul, and how impactful is that to Junior, you know, to get 3 fouled and then it costs you 2 games?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it sucks to lose with a 3 foul, but then when it costs you 2 games, that's even more painful mentally.
Definitely.
So Junior had the lead, 10 minutes ago.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Introducing the new Spire Apex Carbon Fiber Shaft. This revolutionary white carbon joint system allows for quick and easy changes to fit any cue. The Apex features the latest in composite tubular process technology and materials at an affordable price. Visit Golden West Games in Tacoma for all your Spire equipment and elevate your game.
All right, guys, if you have not checked out Spire, you got to check out these cues, man. They've got some great gear, and beautiful thing is you can win it just from getting into this raffle. Throw 5, 10, 20, 50 bucks into that raffle, see what happens. We got lots of cool prizes coming up, and you also get a chance to get a spot on the show. It's a lot of fun. So here we go, Joe Tamura with a 1-game lead. Just with a break, coming off a break and run. After
Might
the
be
3
looking at
foul,
2 here.
he got. Yeah, he might.
Oh, he made one.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he made it a ball on the side, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so Junior's just getting the rack for him.
I didn't see that.
Oh,
He
missed it.
didn't see. The Junior didn't see the ball go in the side. It was still polite of him to get the rack off the table for him. But 1 to the 2, that's no picnic there. He's gonna have to draw. Yeah, power draw this down. Good shot. Not the angle that he wanted, but it gives him an opportunity for a safe here. I don't think we're going to see another break and run. I think this is going to be a safety.
Yeah, it stuck him in between the 8 and 10.
Lots of opportunities here to hide. And especially the way these guys have been playing. It was a little different from how I pictured it, but I think that was just because of the angle he had. He still got it successfully safe. Joe's trying to tighten this game up. He's trying to really put the screws down, play good defense and good offense. You know, you mix in good defense with some break and runs, you know, that's tough to beat. Keep your opponent off balance, in his chair. Every time he comes to the table, he's behind a ball. You know, it's hard to get back into the game.
Yeah, when all you're doing is coming to the table with a not easy shot, it's kind of hard to get the ball rolling again.
Right, and Joe is intentionally not taking chances. He's intentionally taking safes rather than hero shots just to keep him off balance and make sure he doesn't come to the table with anything good to look at.
Yeah.
You don't want Junior to get into a rhythm when you know you've got him a little bit off balance here. Yeah, Jim Roberts' Spire cues and accessories can be found at Golden West Games in Tacoma. I got to tell you, commentating without having to do all the computer stuff is so much easier. I just watch the game and commentate.
Yeah, for sure.
On my stream, I'm like the one-man show. I am Mike the producer, and I'm doing all the camera stuff and the switching and scoreboard and all that stuff and commentating.
Yeah,
it's
handful.
This is much easier, I gotta say. Maybe I could get Mike the producer to come over and do my show. I know he's listening. He's probably laughing in there. No, it's fun. We all help each other out. It's great. I learn a lot from Mike and Lee, and you know, hopefully, I'm able to provide them some good value too on a few things that I'm doing. It's all good. We're here for the same goal. Help make pool fun and exciting for everybody. Not to mention, we are putting Kitsap County on the map. I see a potential 6-10 combo coming up. Maybe, because that 6 doesn't really have a home in the bottom, in either one of those corners on the left side of that table. So you got to be thinking, if you're off the rail enough here to draw it back a little bit, you might as well.
Yeah, he got too much angle on the 5, I think, to hold for that combo.
Does he? Okay.
he might even have too much angle to bump the 6, because I'm pretty sure that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, when he was just looking at it going top on that, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's bumped the 6. So, safety then?
I mean, unless he wants to shoot the 6-9 combo. There, he might want to shoot the 5 and then play safe on the 6. Because it's safe on this ball.
You don't think he's going to brush that 6 when he pockets the 5?
I don't think he has that angle. I think it's too much.
Oh, look at this. He came back and brushed it. Bumped it.
Did he wire it up?
I think he did. I think it's enough to where it's got some distance. It's got a gap between the two balls to where you can kind of maneuver and get this 9 in.
He's looking at it.
I think he was actually playing to set that up for the 6-10 combo.
Oh, yeah, come back for it, huh?
Yeah. And he came back into it.
I didn't hear him call anything, so he might be playing safe.
Yeah, he sure did. And again, Junior coming to the table behind a ball. I can't remember the last time Junior had an open shot at a ball in the last 3 racks.
Yeah, it was before his jump shot.
You don't have to call
Yeah.
every time now or whatever. You still have to call.
Yeah, the one that counted if the 9 went. There.
But you still have to call the object, right?
Yeah,
He knew he was going to play safe, so there was no point in calling anything.
yeah, I wasn't calling.
Okay,
anything.
all right.
It was-
I get confused.
Yeah, they were questioning whether he was calling a shot, but it didn't really matter. You don't have to call safe if you're not going to pocket the ball. If nothing goes in, it's the same as us calling safe.
Right.
Oh, and he scratches, so that is 2 also, I
Yeah,
believe.
rolls really aren't going too much his way.
I believe that is 2 fouls in a row on Junior, I think. But I don't see him going for a 3 foul here. It doesn't make any sense when there's no problems, really. And there's 4 balls to get out. And Joe Tamura he does 4 ball outs for breakfast. This is no problem for him. He's looking for that line. Get right in line for that 8. Hit it a little soft. Quite a bit soft. He's talking to himself in there. He says, "Come on, Joe. Hit the ball." You had 5 more feet to go before you were too close to it.
I just noticed Joe's playing in sandals.
Yeah.
What a G.
Yeah, that's common for him.
Just playing for a couple racks, wearing my sandals. Good
No,
shot.
I don't do that. I need comfortable shoes with lots of good traction on them.
Yeah.
Especially when you're leaning over like that, right there. You want to have good grip on your shoes. But, it's whatever you're used to. So Joe Tamura, the 10 ball, to go up by 2 in the race at 15. He's up 12-10. So, again, Junior has not seen an open look at a shot since maybe 4 racks ago. And I would anticipate that Joe is going to continue that strategy. Just keep control, and it starts with the break. He's got that break going now, and if you can keep that break going, it's all about keeping control of the table. Well, the side action kind of dried up. I don't know, I don't know if anybody locked anything in when it was 9-9, but a little tougher to get side action on when it scores 12-10, and Joe is really running with it now. Yeah, Rich Rawl, you called 15-10, didn't you? I believe. He's gonna have to keep the momentum going here to get to that point, but we'll see how this goes. And a ball goes in on the break. He's able to keep control of the table again, it looks like. And he's got an open look at the 1. So it all starts with that break. It's so critical to pocket a ball on the break because it just allows you that opportunity to stay in control. A little bit of an angle, probably a little more angle than he wanted on that 2 to put it in the side, because he's going to have to be careful with this leave on the 3. Very nicely played. He had to avoid that 5 ball, come off the rail and come out perfect, absolutely perfect for the 3. I don't know about perfect actually, because I think he would have rather a little bit been on the bottom side of that because where that 4 is, but I think he's good. He's going to go forward. Yep, off that rail. There we go, perfect. He did have the perfect angle. I thought he was a little straight, but that was great. He might be a little straight on this 4 though, because now he's got to get from the 4 to the 5. You know, that's the thing about playing rotation on a 9-foot table is you have to have a great stroke, because there is shots like this that come up all the time where you've got to get from one side of the table all the way to the other and then back again to the other side. So here he goes. It's not the angle that he wanted. He wanted a much steeper angle on this 4 to get down to the 5, but let's see what he can do. Maybe a stun draw all the way down. Yeah. Little spin.
It's gonna be too much.
Yeah. That was tough. He made some good shots to get to that point. So I think now it's going to be most likely safety time again. Try to pin Junior. Keep him on the ropes. Or is he going to go for it? No, he's playing safe. There you go. This is not successful. Oh, maybe it is.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Almost wasn't successful, but he wanted to hide behind that 8. Didn't get the blocker for the 8, but I think
This is important that he takes this opportunity. It's the first time he's had a clear shot at a ball.
It really is, yeah.
That's good enough. Just as long as you're not selling out. Something easy.
Yeah, that was the first time in like half an hour that he's actually had a look at a ball.
It can feel like all the odds are stacked against you every time you come to the table like that, and it just kind of weighs down on you mentally.
For sure. It's like you feel like you don't have a chance when every time you come to the table you got nothing.
Right. And that's the time where you don't let it defeat you, you know.
Yeah, mental toughness.
Because it's easy to just be like, oh, well, I don't get a shot, you know. Start to lay down a little bit. And
yeah, that's a good point. But, you know, you don't have any control over how well your opponent plays. You don't have control over how lucky their rolls are. You don't have control over all that stuff. All you have control over is what you do when you get to the table each time. And if you're thinking about all that other stuff, it's detrimental to your game. But it's easy to say. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. There we go. I think this might... Oh, no.
It's okay. It doesn't go. He's going to have to play a combo or another safe.
Yeah,
That was a pretty smart shot, though.
it was. He kept that cue ball all the way down. It was containing.
I'm sure he hit it a little harder than he wanted to, but at that pace, at that length of the shot, he really hit the 6-ball square where he intended to, which is like not easy.
Yeah, and hitting it square means he didn't lose the cue ball. So Joe with a safe, and this is absolutely the best. It's hard to say that, but this is the best shot that he's had, an offensive shot in the rack, in the last few racks, really. But he decides to play another safe, which is...
See, I think he should have went there.
You think he should have went for it?
Yeah, he should have slow rolled, played the 5 in the corner, and tried to hold the cue ball for the 6 on the side, just in case if you miss, you kind of get safe. But
Yeah, he left him a little tricky here. Does Joe back cut? Can he back cut this in the side?
I think he can back cut it with a whole bunch of bottom right or some right spin. Come 2 rails. Play the 6 in the corner where he's standing.
There's a potential scratch here too. No, he hit it. He had a lot more of it than I thought. Oh well, I didn't see the potential scratch there. I was thinking in the other pocket, but all right. Well, Joe's still on the table.
Looks like he's still riding on his momentum here.
Yeah, isn't that funny about the games? Like sometimes when you got the momentum, you also get lucky rolls.
Yeah, and it makes it really hard to beat someone who's getting rolls, playing well, and has the momentum.
Nicely done.
Because that shot's very missable, but when when things are going your way and you're feeling good, getting lucky rolls, playing good safes and stuff, that shot feels a lot easier. As it was for him, or at least what it looked like for us.
Yeah. That's why they say it's a mental game. It's like the same shot can be either easy or difficult depending on how you think about it. And what's going through your mind. And what kind of things have been happening earlier in the night. Oh, this is good.
Yeah, this is a big game for Joe. 13-10 that's a nice lead to have going to 15.
Yeah. It's going to be a big uphill battle.
He's one off the hill.
Oh, he's good. I thought he was going to come tracking to that side. He was flirting with it. That was a dangerous position to come that close to the side. There it is. 13-10. We'll be right back.
All right, so Patrick just stepped out for a second, but it looks like we just hit over 100 viewers, 101.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Sharp Q Repair and Supply, the South End's answer for Q repair, offering tip and ferrule replacement, shaft cleaning and sealing, linen wrap replacement, and so much more. Want a custom jump Q? Look no further. Contact info is on the Facebook page, Sharp Q. That's Sharp Q, the South End's answer to Q repair.
And we're back. Lee's gonna hop in the booth with me.
Daniel, you could give me the 5 out in the commentating department, brother.
What?
I love that people are learning. I love that people got action. This is exciting.
Yeah, this is a great match. No one's ran away with it yet. The match has always been within three games, I think. I don't think it's been a 4-game lead.
You are
just
correct.
Yet.
Yeah, and it's been beautiful pool. It's so interesting that Junior was breaking with the wooden rack and then the sideways template.
Yeah.
But to his point, maybe it doesn't make a difference.
Well, if you're breaking dry every time, it doesn't matter what you're hitting him with.
Oh man. Well, I just want to tell you, we can't wait to get you back on the show.
Yeah, I'm watching all this pool. I'm itching to play now.
Yeah.
Where's my opponent?
Right.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, no, it may get to the point where we have to give up some weight to get someone to play. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind getting weight. Can't complain.
So he hooked himself on the 2, didn't he?
Yeah, he's full behind this 3 ball. Looks like he's going to have to go either 1 rail or twice behind it.
I think it's going to go 1. Well, I can't. Oh, no.
He'll
go twice behind it, from what I can see. I mean, 2 rails behind it.
Yeah, he can either go 2 rails behind it and try to send the 2 ball up table and play distance, or he can kick once and hit the top side of the 2 and bank it.
Yeah, he's going 2.
Looks like he's going 1, playing the soft safe. Yeah, just like that. He hit it too full though. He wanted to cut it a little more and bank it. Get the cue ball near the 6-8
Opportunity knocks. Pops has got to get out from here.
Looks like he's just playing it safe.
I thought it was a makeable shot. Well,
it definitely was, but
he likes to play safe.
yeah.
Well, and it's good to know the odds of what you're like. You are good enough to make that and get out, right? I mean, maybe he feels the best odds for him are to play safe.
Sure. I feel like I'm always shooting though, even if it's the wrong shot.
Right. So. That's how you got so good. A
little off there. Now here's a chance. This is the real chance right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. That's what happens though when the momentum is not going your way. When you come to the table and you do have an opportunity, it's never easy. You kind of have to take it and earn it. And that's how you make the swing back.
Play the 3 in the side. I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, you got to, right?
Yeah, you can either follow it and play the 3 in the side, or just slow roll the 2 in and take what you got on the 3.
Well, if it's straight in on the 2, I'm playing the 3 in the side. I can't tell if there's... Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Good shot, but the 10's big.
Oh, boy.
So is the 6. When you hit it that slow, yeah.
Death blow. I'm going to watch it back. I made a big point that in the 3 foul, you have to warn the player that they're on 3 as they're incoming. I don't know that I heard Joe warn him as he warned him after the 2nd foul.
Right.
But I don't know that he warned him on the incoming.
No, he didn't. He only told him once, and that was right after he committed the 2nd foul. That's why I asked Patrick, because people say right after you commit the 2nd foul, but I always thought, like I'd heard from referees from BCA events and stuff, that you have to tell them right before they shoot their
We
third.
know what we're talking about, Daniel, and that is absolutely correct. Because it's easy to forget.
Right.
If you tell someone that they're on 2 and then you run 7 balls, which people in the chat were saying you can do before you play that, they're going to forget. It has to be as they're approaching.
Yeah, exactly.
But Junior graciously, he could have argued that. That would have been ugly. Or maybe Joe did say it, but none of us could hear it.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know, but we got action.
All right, Pops. Let's see you run a few balls here. A few as in 6.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be biased here, but let's make it a little closer game.
Nice
That was a
shot.
good shot. Held it. He's got a perfect angle for
Drawback. Leave the cue ball off the rail. Just like 4 inches past the 10. Also known as 14.
Not sure.
Well, that was safer than what I had said because you'll never get hooked that way. and you're perfect. So I just learned something there.
It's too short for this shot, too. Oh, maybe not. Reaching.
It's going to follow. Perfect. You know, we've had some blowouts. I'm thrilled to see such a close match for all the money, too.
Yeah.
So you're going just one rail here?
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's always two rails, but this is a one rail situation because you'll never be on the rail.
Good speed there.
Yeah.
Andrew McMahon is saying, "What do you spot me?" Well, I'll probably have to give you the world because that's what you're going to ask for. Just kidding.
Now notice how he drew that shot like a pro. Pros draw on that. Everyone else just rolls it in. All right, we got Nix.
Oh, Pratt says he'll play. Pratt the Mish.
Yeah, I was looking at the chat. Looks like you were. Was there like a action call out there or something? So
Oh, yeah. They were talking about who's my next opponent. And I said, let's make a game.
yeah, we're trying to find one. I saw Andrew McMahon was asking how much weight you'd give him.
Yeah.
He's a 550, 560. He's the same as me, 563. He plays pretty well. He's got a 7-foot diamond at home, so doesn't get as much time on the 9-foot as some other players. But that would be interesting. I'd say a fair match between you and Andrew McMahon would be, I would say, 15-8.
Oh, yeah?
I would say that would be... I think that would be a reasonable fair match. You go to 15, he goes to 8.
Hmm.
But who was the other player that was saying that they were they were willing to match up with you?
Prathamish?
Prathamish?
Yeah.
Sawant? Prathamish Sawant?
Mm-hmm.
What is his Fargo?
I believe he's around the 600 level. I don't know what his exact rating is, but he's a good player. He plays snooker good. He beat me in the finals. We had a snooker tournament at the Ox Billiards.
So looks like your pop's got one back here.
Yeah,
while I was gone?
13-11. Trying to scrape his way back.
Maybe I just needed to leave, get off the mic for a rack, and he gets back in it. No, I watched him close out that rack. It was he did the work to get out of that one.
Triple G. You are
That's
foul.
still lost.
Jim Roberts asked how I like the Derby tournament. Yeah, I went there in January. It was a really fun tournament. First time I've played the Derby. I've been anticipating going there for so long, and then finally when I was ready to make the trip, they changed the age restriction. It used to be all ages, and then when I wanted to go, I think I was like 19 at the time, and they're like, oh, by the way, you got to be 21 to enter. I'm like, well, that sucks. I got to wait 2 years. So then I finally made it there, and it was really fun. I played a lot of pros in each of the events. I had a decent showing, but it's cool. It's a different way they run the tournament. Oh, he overspun that 2-wall.
Oh, and he left the 10 hanging too.
But yeah, they do a blind draw every round, so that's kind of cool.
So why would they make the age 21 at the Derby? What's the? I mean, is it because it's at a casino?
Yeah, it's in a casino.
But
I'm
you
not
know,
sure.
I mean, they have matches at casinos all the time. And you
Yeah.
just wear a wristband,
Mhm.
and you can't go into the actual casino area, but you can hang out, and play in the tournament.
Right.
They didn't want to have that complication. Or?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened because it had been all ages for as far as I could remember. And then all of a sudden they just changed it.
I mean, I think it would be fantastic to see a 19-year-old come in there and compete.
Yeah, because at that year, when I was 19, Federer, Gorst, he's only 6 months older than me, so he was either 19 or 20. Not old enough, though. And I saw he made a post about it. He was upset. He's like, man, I can't go to the Derby. And I don't know how well he did the year before, but he did good, and he was still playing top-level pool. But just for an age restriction to bar a player like Federer, it's like kind of unfortunate. Because he's one of those people that can win the tournaments.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, he's going to underdraw
He
this
got
one.
stuck. Joe got stuck there, and this may be the opportunity that Junior needs. He's hanging in there, he's fighting. I mean, there was 4 racks in a row where he just didn't see daylight, and he's still hanging around.
Yeah.
He's not giving up. He's only down by 2. That can go real quick, especially with a 10 ball that's hanging, and your opponent just got hooked. This game goes his way. It's only a 1-game match.
Ed Caulfield says, "What's cracking, bros? What's going on, Ed? How you doing over there in Kennewick?" I think him and Eddie Mattia went there for a Scotch doubles tournament. Good hit by Joe. He's gonna get fortunate on the leave. Greg's about to come peek over the fence. You sure you're tall enough for that, Greg? I gotta give him a hard time because he always does to me.
He hasn't even started playing, and we're already giving the height jokes. Greg needs an extension for 90% of his shots on this table. Uh-oh. I believe we're going to see a carom attempt here. Yeah, Junior did not like that. He's walking back to his chair slowly. And I believe that this is going to be a carom into the 10.
Yeah, if he makes this, he's on the hill with a 3-game lead.
And he gets it.
Yep.
Drills that 10 ball, and he is on the hill. 14-11. 1 rack away from pocketing 2,000. Ed Caulfield says lost the first match, then won 4 straight. Nice job, Ed. Who are you playing with? Your partner? Who was Ed playing with?
Oh, Eddie Mattia.
Oh, Ed and Eddie. Nice.
Cartoon. Ed, and Eddie.
That's right.
Aunt Kathy in the chat. What's going on? Yeah, that 15-11 is looking pretty
Yeah, very
pretty
possible.
possible, yeah.
I don't know. I got a feeling that Junior's still got something left in the tank. I think if he gets some opportunities here, I think he's gonna make a run for this.
Yeah, if we can see a hill match here, that'll be awesome.
I don't know, Jim Roberts, I do not know about a rewind option. I know you've said that before, that my streams you can rewind. I don't know why you're not able to rewind on the FNL stream. It might be to where it's a Facebook thing. He does go live from the FNL page, and I sort of just go live from my own personal profile and share it to my Chalkbox page, so maybe that's it, but I really don't know the reason why. I know it is cool to have that rewind option. You can, even when you're live, you can look back and see a shot. Oh, did he hit that too hard? Yeah, he did. He's pointing where he wanted to leave it. And he left the cue ball where he wanted, but that one just kept traveling. It's still tough.
Kelso Woodwick.
What's up, Kelso?
What's going on, Kelso?
That guy's a character.
Love that dude.
Yeah, he's great.
We're sitting at over 100 viewers right now, Patrick.
Yeah, well, this is action, man. Everybody wants to see who's going to win this thing. Yeah, we cracked the triple digits on the live viewers. You know, it's funny too. When you get 100 live viewers, that means.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's just unfortunate. He
It
did
is.
not need that.
The wind is just blowing in the opposite direction for him.
Yeah. Yeah, like when you have 100 live viewers, that means you're going to get probably around, 5,000 total views or 10,000 total views. It multiplies because yeah, it's incredible. Like it's like 10x, you
Wow.
know, or more.
Yeah, that match with Ko Pin Chung has like 50,000 on it or something.
Yeah,
Like, what?
because it just hangs out there forever, and people watch it, that later, and people rewatch it. And does it have 50,000 between you and Koping?
The last time I checked, it was like 45, but that was a while ago.
Nice. You getting any royalties for that?
No, I wish. Oh, it's at 37. I thought it said 45 last time. My mistake.
Well, I don't think it can go down. People can't unwatch.
Based on how I was playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried.
Oh, come on. You played good, man. You played good. You're playing against the top 5 in the world. It's, it's hard to not say that you could do better, because you're comparing yourself to somebody who's an incredibly skilled player.
Yeah.
You play against somebody who's a 690, and you look at that and you go, yeah, I played pretty good. 800, like, I could have done better.
Yeah, they don't let you get away with the mistakes.
Right.
They kind of,
Every little mistake is magnified.
yeah.
Todd Shirley says Joe Tamura is out from here. He got a little close to that 6 ball. Oh, he's on the 5 though. Yeah, I think he is out. I would agree with that. But, that 8 ball, I do not think that 8 clears 9 for the corner. So he does have to figure something out with the 8. Either a combo or get on the short side of it when he gets down to that ball. So I think that this rack is all about getting from the 7 to the 8.
If he gave himself enough angle, he might even be able to play it 2 rails into the backside of the 9. But that's kind of crazy.
Risky, yeah, that would be very risky, because you could get hooked real easy.
Yeah, if he wants to show off a little bit.
I wouldn't play that. You could probably get away with that, but not me, man. I'm gonna try to play this. I'm probably setting up for the combo, actually, just because they're close. But he's looking at the 8 in the corner. He's eyeing up how to get shape on the 8 in the corner. Me personally, just because of my skill level, I think I'm trying to put that cue ball close to the 8 so I have a semi-easy combo to play.
Sure.
But I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to get short side. And Joe?
It's a good.
Oh man, that was beautiful. Holy cow. You see how it just died off that second rail? He played that absolutely perfect.
Hit that great.
He says, "No, I don't want. I'm not playing no combos here." Man, that was a game winner. I do believe that was a game-winning shot. He's taking his time, though. Smartly taking his time. You know, after a good shot, it's easy to just get ramped up and just go popping balls in, and then you do something stupid. He's got a little bit of an angle here on the 8. I think that's what is slowing him down.
Just follow it forward a little bit. Maybe like one ball.
Yeah.
Oh, he did have an angle.
Yeah, just a slight angle. And he wants to make sure he has a decent angle on the 9. Get himself to that money ball and get paid.
Are you crossing over here and playing the 10 in the top left?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Do you draw sun draw down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably draw it with bottom right.
Just because you take that scratch possibility out of the equation?
I don't like crossing the 10 there, just because it's too easy to get on the rail or overhit it or something like that.
That's good advice. But that's exactly how I was planning to play it, was in the top left. There he goes. Joe Tamura. Oh, God. Flirts with the side, but he takes the cash and wins 15-11.
15-11. Someone called it.
Joe Tamura over Jr Sardoncillo, 15-11. FNL Productions. You guys saw it here first, and I believe Lee's going to have a little word with some of the players here. Yes, he is, and we're going to hand it off to Lee Baldwin for some interviews here.
What a match. Did I hear you want action back? I'd love to see a rematch. Joe Tamura having a celebration smoke. I love it, brother. Come on over here. The best match I think we've had on the show. How do you feel?
It was a lot of up and down. Missed a lot of shots, but I knew it was going to be tough. Junior and I have played a long time. He's always tough. So I guess we get to do it again.
Absolutely.
Oh, just want to say all my family, friends that tuned in to watch, thanks for supporting me, and we won.
Well, you won a little bit of cabbage is what we call it. I'm actually going to insist on counting it out here. This is a lot of money. Could you hold this for me? In front of 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. That's 2 G's, baby.
Sweet.
All that hard work, blood, sweat, and tears paid off. Junior, you played a beautiful game.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like first time here. You know, anything can happen, and anything. I didn't play good as almost as close as
the same guy.
All right, I'll take Craig. Just
Tina Evan, you know, like Tina Pete,
Okay.
Tina Pace. So there you go. It's pulling apart for some reason. I can't get through it. You know, like something wrong, something. You know, Joe plays good. Yeah, he plays good in this table. So I don't know about the other table.
He had a big home field advantage. He's played here a lot. You never have. You wanted to lock up a couple sets where you would have the home field advantage. That would have. You guys are equally matched. You play just as good.
I wasn't expecting he's 650 and I'm 625. I mean, you know, I think the number is not. It's not like, you know, it doesn't matter what number it is. Yeah. But I would like to say thanks for, you know, everybody here, like whoever this events. Thank you, everybody, and all my friends and support somewhere around there. We will see him again, you know. Yeah. So,
Absolutely, brother. Thank you for coming out.
Joe is the best guy for me. He can beat me a million times in a row. I'll never get upset. He's a nice guy. Attitude right there make me, feel good.
The true class of Kitsap County, Joe Tamura. But I really loved watching you play. You play like Efren, all that spin, all those safeties. I learned a lot, brother. Thank you. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
So we've got another match coming up here. Triple G, Greg Prendergast versus Bo Bologna for $500 in the middle. We're going to be doing a big raffle. What's that?
Good try.
Yeah, we can talk about the prizes. We're going to be giving away this incredible Spire Legend brake cue with a carbon fiber shaft. Are you kidding me? I love this thing. I've hit with it. Everyone loves Spire. Oh, there's Bo. We're going to be giving away the Spire glove, the Spire bridgehead, and the Spire scuffer.
Oh, let's say one more thanks to Nix and bring up his.
Oh, yeah. Big thanks to Patrick Nix. Epic commentary. Let's promote his chalk box.
Church clothes. You're matching too. Always done. Always.
We have a brief intermission.
All right, we're going to have Triple G has entered the building. Wow. We're going to have a brief intermission, guys. We got action.